huge satellite dish. Wait, every room you draft within the next 40 seconds. No, 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 get out, get out, get out. What is this gonna be? Oh my gosh, that actually fits. Diary key. Yeah. Welcome back to Blueprints. This is episode number 16. And we have got a few things that we want to do today. I have a good feeling about today, to be honest. I say that every episode now. But I have quite a long recording session here, so we are going to get a lot of stuff done. We want to open doors in the Mechanarium. There were some candles that I still need to light in the tomb. We need to try and do this thing. How are we going to do that thing? We need to somehow get one of the shrines things or whatever, but I can't remember which one it was. But we're almost there with quite a few things. It's just a matter of doing them. We need to try and do the final exam as well. I think I know we can do the final exam. It's been, what, 7 episodes since we did the final exam for the first time. We should be able to, we should be good for this one. So let's see if we can get anywhere in today's episode. We're on day 48. And by the way, guys, Merry Christmas. I think it's Christmas today because we started November 8th. There's 30 days in November, so 22, and then 25. But including number 8, it's Christmas. I think it's Christmas. Are those trees Christmas trees, or were they always there? I'm going to be so mad if there's no Christmas Easter. I mean, it doesn't look like Christmas, actually. Maybe it's not. I was expecting everything to be decorated and stuff, but perhaps not. Anyway, let's have a look. Brass compass, silver key, and keys. I forgot we even had that. Oh yes, we did an experiment we didn't do an experiment, but we did an actual experiment where we ended the day in her ladyship's chamber, and it told us we would have 10 less steps in the day, but we would get something from it. What did we get? Oh, we got an additional star. That's right. We got an additional star for doing that. So we are going to have 10 less steps, but look at how many keys we have right at the beginning of the run. That's because of Clock Tower, and we had a lot of tomorrow rooms last time, especially because all of our hallways are tomorrow rooms. So, and our hallways duplicate. We have a compass and a silver key. We have Blessing of the High Roller for 2 more days. Fine. So, and that's good, actually. I feel like today could be a freezer run. If we get freezer today, I don't actually mind getting freezer and ending the run. I wouldn't mind that at all. Now, on the most recent episode that I premiered, and it's always funny to record these episodes as I'm premiering episodes and stuff like that, because it's interesting to see what you guys are actually commenting on previous videos that I've done. And a little update on the one that I've most recently premiered. You guys have been saying, like, why are you not drafting the outer rooms immediately? And there's different ways that different people play. Of course there are. For me, it was an experiment, right? It was an experiment, like, if I draft the outer room at the beginning of the run, then do I get as good an effect if I wait until the end of the run? Like, it's me experimenting with things because I don't know these things, do I? I'm literally getting the outer room. I'm literally hearing about the outer room, and I'm thinking, okay, would that be better at the beginning or the end of the run? Obviously now I'm like, yeah, it's the beginning, but there are times where I feel like you could be at the end of your run, and you could be like, okay, actually, wait, I need the tomb. I need the trading post. So you go out to this door, and you have reroll dice. You have the ability to reroll. So it's things like that. We don't want to get shrine because, as we saw, we already have a blessing. I don't want hovel because we have low steps, and hovel isn't even that good anyway because we usually get quite a lot of gems. So it's going to be root cellar, which means we could be going for a green run room this time. We don't have a shovel at the moment, but we can definitely get one. Now, I believe in our coat check, I believe we still have the power hammer. I could be wrong about that. And there's also one other thing we want to watch out for, and that is chess pieces. We want a queen and a king, and that will make me sing, or something that rhymes that's better than that. Let's go spare green room here. And then to the north, we're going to take, I think hallway could be good here. Hallway. And then right here, let's get a den. Yes, I was hoping for a den. I was of course hoping for the den. We'll go into the den because that is a guaranteed gem. So then we can get a good start on this. Boudoir is something I would love to take, but I would also... Oh, actually, boudoir, because it's Christmas. We have to take boudoir. Oh. I was kind of expecting a Christmas tree or something. Like, I was expecting it to literally look like this photo because, you know, Christmas. Maybe it's not Christmas. Maybe it's not Christmas. Did we get the dates wrong? Did I not start on November 8th? Maybe it's tomorrow? I swear we went into the boudoir last time. I don't know. Maybe there's just no Easter egg. Could take nursery. I'll take nursery. I think that's fine. We do need a high step run today. Or not a high step run, but we need more steps in this run. So I think actually nursery is a good pick here. Okay, so then we go up from the den. And... like, not amazing. Oh, quest bedroom, to be fair. Actually, I wasn't planning on taking a dead end room here, but I think this is actually a good opportunity to take quest bedroom. We don't want to waste doors. We don't want to waste doors. That's something big that I've learned in this playthrough up to this point. There's actually no items in here, so that's really sad. But this is quest bedroom, so if we get into the antechamber today, then that is a bonus to our allowance. So that's great. Let's go down the spare green room. Make sure, let's see if there's, yeah, there's a gem. Any more items? Root cellar is coming through. I do quite like root cellar, actually. Wine cellar would be insane here. Utility closet as well. But commissary. We want to try and get a shovel, don't we? Obviously there, I did want the utility closet, and I was almost going to take it, but the idea of going to the commissary and just buying it out... Metal detector, perfect. Sleep mask, absolutely perfect. Shovel, even more perfect than perfect. Salt shaker is just an added thing, but that is a great commissary. That is a great commissary. Now we need kennel, and we won't need keys, but we got loads of keys. So actually, we are fine this run. We are going to smash this run out of the park. I'm going to go with storeroom here. This, dare I say it, may this be a sweepstakes run? We've got a lot of dead rooms already, and we've got some branching paths. Or not some, we've got one branching path. But I think we're going to be totally fine. I mean, we've got 13 keys for goodness sake. And we're getting steps. We're getting the adequate amount of steps. We do need kennel. But again, we don't need kennel, really. We've got loads and loads of keys. It's just kind of gems we need more of, I think. I think we could do with more gems. So let's go up to the hallway. Let's try and get a north room here. You know what? Yeah, I think security here. I think security. And then we don't need to worry about... shelter. We don't need to do shelter. So I think we just go into here, we do an experiment, and we turn off the key cards. Again, it's a thing of like, do I put it to high? I think I put it to high straight away. I think that's the ultimate strategy. I think that's the pro strat. That's probably the pro strat. Return to security menu, log into network, swan song, password accepted, da 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 da, and then... Hang on, electronic mail. We haven't done this yet. Let's do this. I have been saying we need to do this, and I haven't done it yet. It will only be shelter that I haven't done this for after this. So, Anne Babbage, 1986. Hi, Mr. Darren. Kirk Darren is a pseudonym. This is our first time hearing about a Darren. If you have any more of those red and blue memo sheets, the Baron has requested a handful for each for a new project he is working on in the clock tower. Yes, I love that. We solved that puzzle. That was still one of my favorite puzzles in this game. Probably, dare I say it, my favorite puzzle in the game. I think it's such a good puzzle. For my part, I can't understand for the life of me why you and the Baron continually insist on confounding my staff and every other person who stumbles upon one of your coloured memos. I'm not confident confusion is the best security, but it's not my department, so I'll leave that up to you and the Baron. That's quite funny. That's quite meta. Wait, so is Kirk Darren a pseudonym? We don't know because it was on a green memo. But that's interesting. Mrs. Babbage, I'd like to address one potential security vulnerability of having an antechamber lever in the weight room. Oh my gosh. Again, we're literally getting all of the clues for puzzles that we've already solved. It's so annoying. It's so frustrating. As the years have gone by, the frequency of working out in this room has gone from once in a red moon to as rare as a man without self-pity. As such, we find this room mostly relegated to guest use, and given that an antechamber lever is not only unsuited, but also poses a security risk, I advised we either remove or conceal it and install a secondary lever to control the south entrance. Kirk Darren, there you go. So the secondary lever is of course in the greenhouse, because that's the one that opens the south entrance, but you need the broken lever for that. Or you can just smash your way into weight room. So that's really cool. That's by Kirk Darren. So I guess Kirk Darren, whoever Kirk Darren is, remember, Kirk Darren's potentially a pseudonym. So it could be someone we already know who is helping out the Baron with his puzzling and stuff. That's probably their role or something. Mr. Darren, sorry for the lagging reply. I am still learning how to use this machine. Thanks for bringing this issue to our attention. This was not something I had considered, but it does seem like a reasonable suggestion, and I will discuss it with the Baron during our next meeting. I know he has expressed interest in installing secondary access levers for both redundancy and convenience, so this may be the perfect excuse to allow him to execute these plans should he wish to do so. Cool. Again, things that we already know, but it's confirming it, and it's giving story to it. I really like how there's story to everything. There's story to the fact that there's two levers. There's one backup lever for each lever. It's not just there's two levers here for each door. It's giving me a bit of background as to why there's two levers. I really like that part of these games. Kirk, per our last meeting, effective immediately, please suspend all security camera recordings. Live surveillance has been approved, but the Baron no longer wishes to have tape logs of activity on the estate. I know this might seem like a security risk, but I promise good reasoning is behind this seemingly unsound decision. Randolph Moore. That makes sense. So we've seen the recordings, of course, in Swansong HSS. We know that there were recordings in 1987, and we know that February 1987 was when Marion Marigold went missing, and then nine months later there was the whole theft of the Ruby Crown. So it's helping with the timeline a little bit, and that's interesting because I feel like we saw recordings after this date, February 10th, 1987, but maybe I'm wrong. Anyway, that's good. We still need to do the shelter one, and I think the shelter one is probably going to be the most interesting. But either way, any data packets? No. I wonder how if you can get more data packets. I wonder. So let's go to the lab, and then using my Blackbridge stuff that I now know so much about. How did I get an extra die? I must not have been paying attention. How did I get an extra die? I got 2 from the boudoir. I don't freaking know. Let's do experiment setup. Continue with experiment. Oh my gosh, not this again. For every room you drive within the next 40 seconds. Each time you eat an apple. Each time you find some trash while digging. Okay, trash while digging. Remove a crate from the tunnel. I like that. These two are good as well, but I think our main objective right now is removing crates from the tunnel and seeing what's behind the crates in the tunnel. That intrigues me the most, and there's a lot of them as well. So ideally, we want to dig a lot and a lot and a lot today. I think I'm going to start experiment. This is going to be a masterclass. Ready? I'm starting experiment on that. Then I'm going to take Banner of the King on green rooms. Now, gems at the moment are a little bit on the low side. We're fine right now, but we need to get more gems. Let's hope we can get Terrace. Let's hope we can get Courtyard. Are those the two that I want? I don't know. I can't really remember, but Actually, we can look. And let's see. Green rooms. Terrace. Green rooms not cost gems to draft. Or patio. Spread gems in each green room. The synergistic ones with all the green rooms. Those two are. But obviously veranda and secret garden will be great. And greenhouse, of course. We still need greenhouse to knock down the wall and see what's behind there. I bet behind there is such an obvious... You're going to go behind the wall in the greenhouse and it's going to tell you that there's a broken lever that you connect to the greenhouse. And that's how you open the south door. I bet that's what it's going to be. It's going to be some stupid small clue to something I solved 10 episodes ago. I'm telling you. Where is this? Okay, there it is. I'm terrible at Where's Waldo. Where's Wally? Here in the Britain. Utility closet here. I just have to take it, otherwise I'm going to get killed in the comments. And then let's dig up some trash. Never mind. Whenever I get that experiment, I always dig up less trash. I swear to God. Okay, gymnasium off. Dark room on. I don't think that actually matters, but garage on, of course. Okay. It's going well. It's going well. I don't mind this run so far. And I feel like we're taking a good time. So, oh, I got this because I drafted a shop room. Yes, that makes sense because we got Blessing of the High Roller. So I do this, I get some more money. Let's do cloister. Let's do cloister. It leaves us the most options, of course. And then we go into the cloister. We dig up these things. That's a rock, so we move a crate. Turnip. Great. More steps. And an old shoe. So another crate has been removed. We need to go back there at the end of today and see what our progress is, because I don't think we did that last episode. I don't think we did. Great. A security door. So the high security is now paying off. Oh my gosh. We are in the money. Money, 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 money. Money, 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 money. Terrace. This is such a great run. I wouldn't be surprised if we get a full house this run. This is a great run. So now we don't need gems for green rooms, and that is more than fantastic. That's brilliant. That is so brilliant. This is less brilliant, but I guess I'll take workshop. I feel like solarium is so common. There's a battery pack in there. I don't mind it. I don't mind it. Hallway. Now we can go down from the hallway. And then, oh my gosh, freezer. Nah, I'm not that insane. Let's do aquarium, which doesn't cost me anything because it's a green room. Oh, this would be a great time to do that experiment where you get 3 aquariums every now. Oh, broken lever. We've got broken lever and battery pack. So, another crate. Ooh, okay. Again, this is going to be a great run. I feel it. I can feel it in my bones. I can feel it in my body. I can feel it everywhere. It's chapel time. It's chapel time. Especially because that will help out with funeral parlor. That's another crate. This is a great experiment. And we're getting quite lucky today, to be honest, with all of the trash that we're digging up. Which you wouldn't think that's lucky, right? Digging up trash, but I prefer digging up trash these days than anything else. Patio. Oh, I don't know, actually. I mean, actually, any of these are good. Literally, any of these are good. Funeral parlor and patio will both give me a great amount of gems. Not a great amount, but like, it will give me a good amount of gems. Bedroom is going to give me 5 steps from the nursery and 5 steps from the sleeping mask. So that's an extra 10 steps. Do I want to take funeral parlor instead of patio here? I think so. Because patio is great, but it spreads to all of the green rooms. I would have liked there to be a conference room before we take patio. So I'm going to take funeral parlor, and also its progress towards the goal of the trophy where you get funeral parlor, you get the parlor puzzles done. So let's do this puzzle. Let's actually draft up here first, see if there's a... Oh! You are more likely to draw green rooms while drafting. Yes, that is exactly what we want. So there we go. Are we going to get a coat check today? Are we going to get a sledgehammer today even? Sledgehammer works because we've got the battery pack and the broken lever. So in terms of this puzzle... I freaking hate these puzzles. I quite like them. By the way, I would love to do a video where I just learn about logic. Like, let me know in the comments below. Does that sound like a video that you would watch, or does that sound entertaining anyway? I know it won't do as well as these videos. Of course it won't. But I would love to learn about logic, and I was thinking maybe it would be fun to learn on video. Like, it might be fun to learn my logical loopholes that I've got in my head and the things that I don't understand at this point in time. I think these puzzles are quite fun to do and to watch, even if I'm terrible at them. The gems are in another box. The truth is on another box. Oh my god. So that can't be right, because if this was true, then it's saying the truth is on the other box, but it's itself true. So this has to be false. So there's two truths here, right? The words another box are on another box. So is this true? Yes. Wait, I'm actually really confused. I'm really confused. Am I overthinking it? So let's start from this end. The words another box are on another box. That is true, but when it says another box, does it mean one box, or does it mean at least one box? Because I feel like there's a difference there. I think this is true. I think this is false. And I think this has to be true because if it wasn't true, this would be true. The gems are in another box. The truth is on another box. I'm so confused. How do we work this out? The thing is, now this might be a bit metagaming here, and I'm terrible at these puzzles, I know. The gems are in another box. It's the only one that talks about gems. If this is true, how do we know if it's in the white box or the black box? If it's false, we know it's in the blue box. So surely it's in the blue box, because otherwise it would be undetermined. Am I being an idiot? Am I being an idiot? I might have a place on my Excel where I do these puzzles, because it's getting complicated and it's hard when you can't see all of the statements at once, but maybe we'll do that in a future one. The gems are in another box. Now, we don't know if that's true or false. That's ultimately our aim. This is the last box we need to know the stance of, almost. The truth is on another box. This is the one that's confusing. If this is true, it can't be. It's a contradiction. If it's true, it's not true. Right? Because the truth is on another box. This itself is true. This isn't another box. So this can't be true. This has to be false. But I feel like this being false means these two have to be true. And I think both of these are true. Right? If we lose 30 steps here, I don't mind. Maybe it's just a failure in my logic. I think it's blue, because I don't think there's any other way of telling. Yes. Maybe I'm being stupid today. Maybe I missed a step there logically, but I think No, I don't really understand it, because I said that this was true. I don't know, man. I don't know. I think I really messed that one up, and if I can understand it when I'm editing this, I'll put a description. I'll put a description on the screen or whatever, like just telling you guys what I feel about this puzzle, because I feel like I can't figure it out right now. But I was right, though. Like, this is the only one that told me about gems. If it was true, it had to be in one of these, but it would be undetermined. We wouldn't be able to tell, so it had to be blue. That's my logic for that, and maybe that's too much metagaming, but... Right, so we do have the broken lever here, so we can technically go into the south door if we want to. There's some dig spots in here. There's going to be an item to my right. Watering can. That's going to give me gems. Insane run. Insane run. I do have the occasional just absolutely batshit insane run. Maybe it's not an insane run today, but this is a pretty good run. Alright, I'm going to dig in the foundation. We're going to get some more trash, hopefully. No, just a few coins. A couple of coins. A few coins. A few coins. A couple is 2, a few is 3. So let's go up from the foundation. My fingertips are holding onto the cracks in our foundation. This is giving me another dice. Another die. This allows me to go up and right, which I don't mind. And it gives me another hallway tomorrow. Which, is there a point where it pollutes my pool? I don't really think so. Because also, when you think about it, I've seen a lot of, not hate, a lot of criticism for this tomorrow hallway. And my thoughts behind it are, yes, every time you draft it, it's going to add another one to tomorrow's draft pool. But if you get to a point where you have like 5 hallways in your pool, because by the way, it's not exponential, it just goes from 1 hallway to 2 hallways to 3 hallways. That's how it works. If it gets to the point where you have too many and it's clearly crowding the deck, which right now I'm drawing a lot of hallways, and I'm not actually sad about it. I think it's actually really good because it allows us to get that sort of mobility. But if it gets to that point, we can just have a run where we don't draft any hallways and it sets it back to 1 hallway. So I don't really mind getting loads of hallways. I don't think there is a downside to this upgrade. Key time. We've got 15 keys. Are you kidding? Coat check, power hammer. Let's go. And it's a dead end room. We might be able to do the sweepstakes today. Oh my gosh. So we retrieve the power hammer. And we're going to go straight back to the greenhouse with this. We have been wanting to do this ever since episode 2. Literally ever since episode 2. And we just never had it lined up. Well, now it has been lined up. What is behind this wall? Ooh. Oh my gosh! It's no longer a dead-end room. Oh my gosh! That's so cool. Oh my god, is this the original gardener's logbook? Or it's the... Okay, yes, it's Denny Ravane. Because this, you know, these letters appeared on that letter in room 46. So that's why... So this is... Was Denny Ravane camping out in the back of the greenhouse? I mean, maybe. This is insane. Correspondence envelopes. Oh my god, and they're red. They're red. Oh my goodness. Okay, so this is actually quite a big deal. Imagine if I got this on one of my first runs. I wouldn't have had a clue because I hadn't had any of the red letters yet. Or been to room 46. Wow, okay, so what is this? She loves me not. She loves me not. Oh, that's funny. The original Gardener's Logbook, February 1990 to when I get fired. He wrote this down as if he knew he was going to get fired. I mean, of course you're going to get fired. You're trying to find room 46 and you're blackmailing. I find this to be quite interesting because, like, this is something that you would do as a child when you're deeply in love with somebody, and then you get a flower, and then you take each petal off, and you go, she loves me not. She loves me not. Most of the time it comes out with she loves me not, and I think that's just the fate of the universe not liking me. But I find that to be a very strange connection. Why would Denny Ravane do that? Right? Maybe it doesn't represent love and affection in that sort of way. Maybe it represents more of a contractual obligation to doing the gardening. I love how out of context and stupid that it sounds, but maybe it is like trust. Like, she trusts me not. Like, maybe it's this sort of seed of distrust. Like, what polarity do I go here? Do I be a trustworthy person, or do I go my own way? Because remember, I think Denny Ravane even said in his letter, like, he agrees with a lot of the contents of the red letters. He just saw it as an opportunity to, induce payment. So I don't really, I think it could be to do with that. I mean, maybe I'll let you know if I have any more thoughts on that next time. But I think that's a really interesting graphic there that, like, isn't there just because it's there. Like, it's there for a reason. Interesting. This is a record of my many indiscretions and lapses of judgment. Should this logbook ever be found, know that my guilt is exceeded only by my failings. Oh my gosh. As the groundkeeper of a vast estate, it is my responsibility to ensure the property remains well maintained and beautiful all year round. From the many green rooms of the manor to the sprawling lawns, it is my duty to attend to every aspect of the grounds, ensuring they are orderly, presentable, and accessible so that they may be appreciated by both guests and the family. That would be the day. This logbook, many years overdue, will serve as a record of some of my duties, discoveries, and contributions I have made to the estate over the many years I have served here as my groundskeeper, and however many more are yet to come. Not many, apparently. Denny Ravane. February 25th, 1990. A few months ago, I made a truly remarkable discovery in my role of Mount Holly horticulturist. Through years of breeding and experimentation, I successfully created a new species of flower with a fruit that resembles a gemstone in every detail. He created it? That's so weird. Although the fruit is not edible, it is nevertheless a marvel of nature, possessing all the beauty and brilliance of a genuine jewel, but with the added benefit of being entirely organic. So he was literally growing money on trees. Despite the creation of this flower being my proudest accomplishment to date, my joy was slightly curbed when I was informed by Randolph Moore that my employer's company, Sinker, had decided to deny my request to announce my discovery to the public, completely disregarding my years of hard work and dedication to his project. This decision was absolute rubbish. I mean, it sort of sounds absolute rubbish. I can understand it also, like, get it patented first, almost. Like, get the legal stuff done and then present it to the public. I don't know if that's got anything to do with this, but, like, it's interesting they held it back from the public. I have poured my heart and soul into this project, investing countless hours of research and experimentation to create something truly extraordinary. I feel this flower has the potential to make a significant impact on the field of horticulture, and it feels like such a waste to keep a gem like this hidden away for, quote, further research. Okay. As I suspected, they wanted the flower to serve primarily as a cheap way to produce resources for special floor plans. So they were almost like using it, or using it in a bad way, like using it maliciously, almost, or just like, yeah, I don't know. October 21st, 1990. This is really interesting, by the way. Like, Denny's diary, basically. I had high hopes for this logbook, but I have struggled to find a reason to add another entry. My employer's decision earlier this year has left me feeling disheartened, and I find it difficult to find the motivation to continue in my work. I am aware that my disappointment is affecting my performance, and I am reminded of that daily when I see the houseplants slowly dying as I make my rounds. Perhaps I should quit. I really, really should have. January 8th, 1991. My ambition has been reignited. I overheard, perhaps with some prodding, that the employee contracts for the staff are kept within the Baron's private office on the 10th rank. A fact that I found quite remarkable considering that this house only has 9 ranks. This all but confirms the long-held suspicion that the rumoured 46th room is in fact north of the antechamber. He figured it out. I knew it. A suspicion that I had always considered too obvious to be plausible. I mean, I also had that doubt in my mind right at the beginning as well. Like, they say find the 46th room on the 45 room estate. Where is that going to be? I mean, there's a north door in the antechamber, so that seems pretty obvious. But could that be a red herring? Could it actually be somewhere else? And so that's interesting that he also thought the same thing. Like, north of the antechamber is way too easy, almost. I do find it funny. You could just, walk around the estate to the back and just climb through the window, but whatever. You have to go through all this pain of making your own gem flowers and then taking it like drugs and going ahead into the antechamber. That's just, yeah. That was a very weird sentence. A suspicion I always considered too obvious to be plausible. As much as I wish to abandon all pretense of caring about my job to focus on this new project, I fear I must resume my gardening duties for the sake of appearances. It has, after all, been a long time since the north side of the house has received the groundskeeper's undivided attention. Let's trim the hedges and see what we find. It's interesting. The employee contracts for the staff are kept within the private office on the 10th rank. He was going there not for the blackmail almost, but for the employee contracts. He finds it difficult to find the motivation to work. Perhaps I should quit. This is like 3 months later as well. I don't know. Ooh. January 11th, 1991. If there is a 10th rank, it is impossible to perceive its existence from the outside. Oh, there you go. It's weird. There's a lot of like magical properties that are going on in this world, aren't there? So if it does exist, then I'm going to assume that reaching it can only be done through the antechamber. Sadly, security has only gotten tighter in the years after Mary's disappearance, and that room is no longer locked behind regular doors that can be opened by regular keys. No, that would be too easy. Instead, the Baron had remote access levers installed in several different rooms of the house. Funny enough, I already know the location of 3 of these levers, as one was recently installed in the greenhouse, and another 2 were installed in the secret garden. It's almost like they were choosing green rooms just to tempt me. Oh, I love that. I love that detail. Antechamber lever location, secret garden, mechanarium, great hall, secret garden sealed, greenhouse, weight room sealed. I like that. And we figured all of this out again already. Like, it would have been great to know it was sealed in the weight room last episode, but we found it anyway. It appears each antechamber door has one primary access lever in addition to a redundancy in another location. And he didn't know where the north lever was. That's a good point. He didn't know where the north lever was at this point. So he was looking everywhere for the north lever. And of course, the north lever is in the throne room, which just kind of existed in the Arindian ruins. And it could be underground. So he had to get to the inner sanctum, which is a long way away and very difficult to find. March 10th, I'm sure this is going to go into it actually. March 10th, 1991. Although these past few months of exploration have yet to yield the fruit I seek, I have, in that time, gained a much greater mastery of the estate, and have stolen many glimpses behind the black curtain that veils her many secrets. Among the more exciting of my recent finds was the discovery of a hidden chamber in one of the outer rooms, sealed shut behind a false wall. The stale quality of the air and the unmistakable aroma of corroded metal lead me to believe that this chamber has remained sealed for many decades. Within it, I found a large vat and a copper still, their time-worn surfaces streaked with creeping veins of oxidation and rust. Yes, we found this in the training post after we blew up the wall, right? And interesting here, actually, interesting. We blew up that wall in the training post using that dynamite. The burning glass on the dynamite. We walked in. We got an allowance token, I think. What did we get? No, we got loads of coins in that room, I remember. And we got a letter from Denny Ravane. Or we got more information about Denny Ravane. So there's your connection there as well. I really like that there are almost breadcrumbs. Like, he's talking about this in the outer room. And he... what was I going to say? He's talking about this in the outer room, and in that outer room, you do actually hear about Denny Ravane. So it's almost like you can connect the dots yourself as well. I really like that. Speaking of the outer room, I did find it interesting last time we got her ladyship's chamber, and we saw that page with the 4 doors in the outer room. And I'm thinking, there's definitely more to that, because the trading post wall is one thing, right? We got the trading post and we lit the dynamite, and there was a breakthrough into the wall on the left, and ever since that's been broken. But it seems like that's like, think of it this way, it seems like that's always there. Like, it doesn't spawn in because the trading post is there. It's always there. It's just we need to be able to access it. And the only way you can access it is in the trading post, because that's the only one with the door. Similarly, like, tomb is always going to be underground, but the entrance to the tomb is what you draft in that room. And also the same with shelter. Like, I think shelter is always underground there. It's just getting there requires you to pick the shelter from the pool. So it's interesting to think about more of the sort of environment there, rather than just like it all spawns in with the outer room. And it makes me wonder, is there something on the east side of the outer room? Is there something on the north side of the outer room? And I think that's what her ladyship's chamber is alluding to. Sorry, her ladyship's diary is alluding to when it shows that 4-door room in the outer room. It says that there is more to the outer room if you are able to get through all 4 sides of the room. And so I think the best thing we can try and do is get the antechamber in there, but we need the right blessing for that, and it's so difficult to get the right one because we don't know how many coins it is. I don't even know if it's completely random, or I don't know if you need to put in a select amount of coins. We could try putting 46 coins in. That could be quite interesting. I would want to do that one day. Anyway, I'm talking so much. Resealed in January after deal in Reddington fell through. Yes, and I think, I can't remember what it was about, but I think that letter in that room was about some sort of deal with Reddington, and I think as well, you remember that letter about Christoph in the garage? Because Christoph was the driver, but he was never around. I think that was because of Denny Ravane. I think that they were working together or something. So it's interesting to see this whole business going on behind the scenes with Denny Ravane and stuff. And it's so cool to genuinely find these breadcrumbs. I am unsure if these instruments can be restored to working condition. But if they can, I may yet find a use for the sugar beets and potato stores rotting away in the root cellar. I don't know. I'm going to write that down. The vats and the copper still. Can they be powered, maybe? How would you power them? Unless it's talking about the valves that we've already done, but I don't think it is. I don't know. I don't know what that's referring to, or whether we can power that and then something will happen in the root cellar, but that's interesting. Oh! August 4th, 1991. At last, I have finally discovered the location of one of the north levers. It is deep underground in a location so far removed from any of the estate's plant life that had I been discovered, I would have been completely vulnerable without any excuse but curiosity to offer to my captor. As anxious as I was to pull it, I have decided to wait until the Baron is away, as it reduces the risk of being caught significantly. And once he leaves, I don't think that a delay in returning will be too hard to engineer now that Christoph is under my thumb and beholden to do whatever I command. What? It just confirmed what I just said. That's crazy. I knew they were working together because they're both up to something. And again, Occam's razor, you kind of have to connect the dots there. Sinclair's inner sanctum. We've seen this room so many times. And it seems like It seems like he didn't find the little door on the left or wherever it is. I still can't see it. Rogamoon. August 15th, 1991. Well, there's no turning back now. After finally reaching the objective I had been working toward for the last 4 months, I made an impulsive decision in the heat of the moment and took more than just my contract. I found something that I knew could give me the chance to make back some of the money I felt was owed to me, and I grabbed the opportunity without really considering the consequences. Given that there is now only one missing file in the staff contracts, I have unwittingly left an incriminating trail leading directly back to me. My only hope is that they consider it too obvious to be plausible. I'm almost positive that I'm not going to get away with it, but at this point I feel I owe it to myself to get what's coming to me one way or another. So there is only one missing file left in the staff contracts. I don't really know what to think of that. But Denny was definitely up to some stuff, and it feels like he wasn't. I mean, he's definitely like a villain. He's a criminal. He did bad things, of course, but it seemed like at first he wasn't really planning all that much to do anything bad. I mean, a lot of it, I guess, was curiosity, right? And then he got tired of his work, and then I'm not justifying any of his actions by any means. I'm just saying I think that that's an interesting side to Denny Ravane, and it's interesting to actually read all of that. Okay, so does that mean that this isn't a dead end room anymore? Because I wanted to count my dead end rooms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't think we're gonna get the drafting room sweeps. It's going to be really difficult to do. 20 we need 20. So I'm probably not going to do it this run, but I think we actually do need to set up a specific run for it. So maybe one day I'll do a specific video where we try and get that. But I don't know, we'll just have to wait and see. There's a thing in here. You're kidding me. It's a coin. Okay, how did that get spread? Maybe it was there all along. I don't know. I'll do Vault. Oh, also this will tell me what the date is. It's Christmas Eve. Okay, so it's not even Christmas today. I thought it was Christmas today, but if it wasn't Christmas today, I thought it was Christmas Eve, or I thought it could have been Boxing Day actually as well. I couldn't really tell. It's a little bit difficult to do the math off the top of your head, but it's not that difficult actually. But all right. So there's nothing else in here. We do have a lot of coins though, so I wouldn't mind a freezer at the end of this run. Let's continue. Get another gem, and then up from the workshop. So we've got a battery pack. We could, if we want to, make a power shovel, but I don't think we want to do that because of our experiment, right? Every time we find trash while digging, we don't want to get better spawns. So we'll just keep it for now. Oh, study. Now, I would want study because that gives me a queen. That would mean we only need throne room or master bedroom. Which master bedroom I think can only be drafted on the east wing. We have to be careful here though if we pick study, because we've only got one more place to go. But at the end of the day, study as well has its own effect, which is while drafting you may spend gems to redraw. We also have 3 redraw dice. I'm taking study. I also could have redrawn there actually, but it's a queen. It's a queen. We want to get this chess puzzle redone. Magnifying glass, made of brass, grassy ass. Oh, I just came up with that off the top of the dome. That's mad. We're going back through the aquarium into the chapel again, and then up to the foundation, and then we can go straight ahead into this hallway. What is it? 4th hallway in this run so far. And then this is our only door to go through. So let's hope we can get... Oh, I should have used the silver key there. Ooh, this would have been pretty bad if I didn't get hallway here. But hallway it's going to be. When I wake up, yeah, I know I'm going to be the man. Master bedroom. Dormitory. Patio. I'll redraw. I'll redraw again. I'm getting too greedy, I know. Yeah, let's do... Let's do walk-in closet. Again, another dead-end room. Okay, not the best here. I would have liked a lockpick kit as well. I mean, we don't even need a lockpick kit. Well, who am I kidding? I've got 13 keys. This run isn't going to get shut down because I get locked. Although this is bad. Bunk room actually doubles my coins here. But I wouldn't be able to get freezer. Oh my gosh. Okay. Redraw. We could go pool. But do we... The thing is, do we want a locker room? Do we want a sauna? Do we want a pump room? Sauna is nice to get. Pump room we don't really need anymore. I don't think. We could try draining the pool, but I don't see what that would do. We could try draining... Is there anything else even? I don't think so. I don't really care about pump room. Sauna is the only thing I would want from this. So I'm going to go hallway. I mean, it's crazy, right? We got 6 hallways. Which means I think we're going to have 7 next time. Mail room. I mean, this is how you do it, right? This is absolutely how you do the dead end run. 100%. I don't think there's any other way to do it. You need to be on the second and the fourth files, and you need to draft dead end rooms on the right and the left, and that's how you do it. But we do need to get some branching rooms right here. Like, we need to go to the left a little bit. I'm going to use my silver key here. I think this is my best opportunity. Mechanarium, I don't think we have enough. We definitely don't. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. In order to do the Mechanarium, in order to get all 8 rooms, I think we need to get a blue king. I think we need a blue banner of the king. Rotunda is also not that bad, and I've been very harsh on Rotunda, haven't I, in the past? When I don't need to be, but Mechanarium, I think because we have 3, I think it will open up on all 4 sides, but hopefully, yes, I was right. Okay. Okay, so let's go to the right. Let's do Solarium. We haven't taken Solarium yet. And it's a dead-end room. We might actually do it. I mean, wouldn't that just be crazy? You guys said it was crazy that I did full house on day 5, but would it technically be crazy that I do this on day 48? I mean, it doesn't feel implausible. There are a lot of rooms here that we're just not going to hit at the moment, but let's go up from the Mechanarium. Come on, give me a good room. I don't mind it. I don't mind it. Music room isn't bad. Sure thing, Bob. Who's Bob? I don't know. Keycard. Okay. Could check that in. Could check that in. I wouldn't mind checking that in, actually. We'll see what we have at the end of the run. Oh, freezer. I don't know what to do. I would love to take freezer here. 4 gems to start, which means we would have 6 gems. 94 coins, which means next run we'll have like 150 coins to start with. All we would need there is 2 shops and a bunk room, and then a showroom, and we've done it. But I want to continue the run. Is it insane to redraw here? I'm gonna redraw. Okay. I'll do dormitory. I'm sorry if that was an insane decision. I really am sorry. Oh, by the way, the power hammer worked on that, which kind of makes sense. It's made of the sledgehammer. Yeah, I don't know if that was a good decision or not, but we'll see. We'll see if we can get Freezer a little bit later, because I still want to spend gems and stuff. I still want to try and get a throne room if possible, but I don't know if it will be. I don't know. Here's our conference room, which I don't mind the placement of this. I think it's actually quite good. So now actually patio would be amazing, but it needs to be drafted on the wings, doesn't it? Maybe I should have taken Freezer. You guys have told me how much you hate that I like Archives. I think Archives is actually quite a good room. It's also late in the run. It doesn't matter amazingly like what we draw from now. I'm going to take Archives because it's going to get us to this room. Okay. So in this room, Chamber of Mirrors. Does this count as a dead end room? What would drafting second copies of rooms do for me? I don't think it would do anything. Servants' quarters is going to give me a bunch of keys. Let's take Chamber of Mirrors because I think it's... Oh, actually, is it classed as a dead end room? Let's have a look. Chamber of Mirrors. Where is it? Chamber of Mirrors. It is classed as a dead end room, so that's good. But I don't think we have enough still. So let's actually count our dead rooms because I want to see if we're near or if we're not. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 maybe, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. We have 13 or 14 based on whether greenhouse is still determined to be... I mean, we can check. It's no longer a dead end room. So we have 13 dead ends and we have 8 spaces left. So it's not possible. Okay, so we should stop trying to get dead end rooms. This isn't going to do anything, but there you go. That opens that. Alright then. So let's try and get something good at the end of this run then. I mean, that's probably more than good right there. Get some dirt patches as well. Hey! We need to go back and see our crates at this point, because I think we could have a lot of it gone at this point. There's the coin. There we go. So let's go over to here. Just need to turn my sound down. Patio. I mean, yeah, patio into conference room. Let's do it. My goodness. What a run. What a gorgeous run. Now, I would be happy to take Freezer now. I would be happy to take Freezer. I would be happy even to redraw into Freezer. I mean, on my last room I'll do that, but Freezer on this run, could be insane, because next run would be the showroom run, no matter what, I think. Look at all of these gems. I don't think we've ever done this before. Gems in the conference room. Oh my goodness. Yeah, we're going to be able to get Frieza, aren't we? Because we've got study, which means we're going to be able to infinitely redraw. Woohoo! Let's go. I am so happy with how this run went. It's set up other runs beautifully. It's like loads of coins, loads of gems, loads of keys, some new information. No, I'm not going to take Frieza because we can redraw into Frieza later. We're fine. We are absolutely fine. Spare green room. Let's see what else we can get. I mean, is this my greed? Is this my greed being dumb here? Potentially. But I don't think it's that bad of an idea. I mean, observatory. We could do observatory. Give us a star. Let's do it. I was going to take the archived floor plan there, but I think you guys probably would have killed me. Where is this stupid thing? I hate that things just lie on the floor because you can't see them. I can't, at least. What have we got? Gems. Farmer's Apple. Clavis the Key. Twins. And Southern Cross. All amazing things, to be honest. And look at our gem and coin count. This is probably one of... And our key count. This is probably one of our highest resource runs ever, I think. So, out from here. I mean, yeah, passageway, for sure. Wait. Oh my gosh, this is a full house. We did a full house again. Hey, there we go. That's the way I like it. Let's redraw here. That's kind of tragic. Redraw. Redraw. We do need to be careful though. Let's redraw. It would be great to get throne room, but it's not going to happen. Funeral parlor. Let's do it. We want to get another parlor puzzle done. Let's take this key. I will do that in a second. I'm just really focused on what we're going to get here. Oh, wait, no, because if we get Frieza now, that's actually bad for us. Okay. So, conservatory. This is good, this is good. The white box is true. The other two boxes are false. The other two boxes are empty. Okay, this seems a lot easier than the last one. The white box is true. If blue is true, then white is true. Which can't be true. The other two boxes are false. So that can't be a possibility. So blue has to be false. Meaning white has to be false. Meaning black has to be true. The other two boxes are empty. Meaning black has the gems. That one was a lot easier. Okay, 15 gems. We have to get a Frieza here. We have to. We have to. If we don't, I'm actually going to be quite sad. But we've got 15 redraws. I know we've got archives, which actually, now I'm thinking about it, is quite bad for Frieza, because we're not going to see Frieza potentially if it's an archive floor plan, but okay. I think we'll be fine. I think we'll be able to get Frieza. Ooh! Her Ladyship's Chamber is currently rare. I will set it to unusual. I think it could be a little bit more common. And of course, Her Ladyship's Chamber has the effect of it can only be drafted if you're going down, if you're going south on the left, on the west wing. And we learned about that in the conservatory. So there you go. Library, rare. We don't need library anymore. And we've got Reading Nook if we want library. Bunk room. This is an interesting one. 2 shops from drafting this room, double your coin. I do like bunk room. It's a dead end room, obviously, but it's a double dead end room. It's a double room. I do quite like it. I'm going to put it to standard. I think that's not too bad. So, here goes. I'm actually really scared we're not going to get freezer here, and I'm going to be sad that we wasted our time. But hopefully we get freezer. Come on. Come on, freezer. 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 Make it happen. No, come on. Make it happen. Freezer. Yes! Oh my gosh. We are freezing 12 gems. 99 coins. I think it's safe to say this is... My nose is so itchy. What's going on? This is one of the best runs. This is such a good run. We've still got 75 steps left. We started with 60. Is there anything we could potentially make? And also, by the way, full house run. I mean, clap and a half. We could even, if we want to, go to the greenhouse and open the south door, which we do want to because it would add 2 to our allowance. So we're going to do that. But we need to check in the workshop first if there's anything we can actually make. So I don't really know what to do now. I think there's a lot we can do. And this is the thing. Like, I'm learning now that once the run is over, it's not actually over. We go through archives. We go up conference room, mechanarium. Down the right to hallway. Literally like a hallway of hallways. Look at how long this hallway is. I don't know what that was, but do I care at this point? No. This way. Into the greenhouse. Oh, I was going to check workshop first, wasn't I? We can probably keep the power hammer in the coat check. Let's use this door. Ah, yes. You guys have told me I can skip those cutscenes if I hold down the right mouse. Thank you. And then I go up here. We're just going to enter the antechamber and walk back out once we've got the token. Because we don't need to go to room 46 yet. But we do get 2 extra allowance for getting the quest bedroom. So there we go. Allowance has been raised by 2. So now, what do? I guess I can go to the workshop and then follow that up with the coat check. I mean, next run is going to be our showroom run that we've been wanting for so long. It's amazing as well that Blessing of the High Roller ends tomorrow. So, like, it's almost perfect timing for it. We've got all of the elements lined up. We just need to make it happen. And we can make it happen tomorrow. We can make it happen. All we need to do, 2 shops, and a bunk room. And we've done it. And we need to get the showroom, of course. But we've got Banner of the King. I can get more shops if I need. Yeah, I think tomorrow is going to be the showroom run. And it's going to be Christmas, so it's also going to be quite fun and pleasant. Okay, so in the workshop, we don't have anything we can make with the salt. The shovel and compass, dowsing rod. I'm just interested in what this does. We saw this last time, but we didn't actually take it. So what does it do? It will also add it to the library book, so we know we've done it. The dowsing rod. While drafting, dowsing rod points towards rooms that may contain more items today than usual. Okay. That's not bad. That's quite cool. Battery pack can go with none of these things, actually. Magnifying glass and metal detector make the burning glass. Which I will make. Just in case. Oh, wait. That was... Oh, no, it was tomb. Maybe I check in the burning glass rather than the power hammer. If I check in the burning glass, we can go to tomb. We can do the other candles in the tomb. Because I don't think there's anywhere else right now I need to use the power hammer. I think we've exhausted all of the places we need to use it. I could be misremembering or not remembering. Yeah, let's check in the burning glass. I like that. Yes, so let's check in... I forgot what I'm doing. Burning glass. There we go. Burning glass has been checked. Now we check, is there anything else that we want to do? We've had 7 successful triggers of the crates. I mean, surely there must not be many crates left. Just looking at items, we don't have an upgrade disc. We don't have an upgrade disc. Okay? Not on this run. Not on this run. There's nothing else I want to do in like security or we don't need to go underground really. Or to the basement, I should say. Yeah, I think we've done everything we need to. So is that it then? Oh, I've got rid of the shovel. I was going to say we can go to the root cellar and dig up the spots in the root cellar, but it's too late. Oh well. I'm a bit scared to call it a day, actually. I'm a bit scared. I don't know why. I think we're good. I think we can call it a day. It's Christmas time. Let's go. Christmas. Oh, wait, not yet. Look at this. Look at this, by the way. Look at this. 11 green rooms, 30 excavated dig spots, 16 dead end rooms. We almost did it on just a regular run. I mean, that is great. And by the way, 16 dead end rooms, and we got a full house. I mean, that is crazy. That is crazy. We did really well that run, and let's hope we get another good run this time. I think it could be a good run because it is our showroom run, and this is going to get us a trophy. If it doesn't get me a trophy today, I will do something stupid on camera. I mean, like not stupid, but like I will do something entertaining on camera for once. Sleeping mask, gems, and keys. Do we need the extra gems? I'm being cocky now. Gems, keys, our allowance. So we have 155. Now, as a reminder, for the showroom, in order to buy out everything, we need 320 coins. Now, that would usually be very difficult, but we have the bunk room upgrade, where if we have two shops on our floor plan, on the estate, if we have 2 shops on the estate, and then we get bunk room, it doubles our coins. So, really, we just need 5 more coins, and then that bunk room stuff, and then we've done it. So it's actually really easy, but it I don't know. We're going to struggle with it still, I know. And we need to watch out for the aquarium, and we need to watch out for what this room is going to be, because if we get trading post here, that already counts for a shop room. See, guys, I'm learning. I've made mistakes in the past, but I'm learning, and that's the only thing I can do. You can't blame me. So tool shed is going to be here, because shrine would go into curse mode. We got a shovel, and we've got the wrench. Ooh. Okay, so we can adjust the rarity of mechanical floor plans, which of course we want to do because we're trying to get Mechanarium. I think maybe next run could be Mechanarium run. Oh yeah, and it's Christmas, by the way. It is confirmed that today is Christmas. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. So then, we want to get boudoir is what I'm saying. So we can go spare green room here? Yeah, spare green room is the best option by far. And then here, I would have liked to get utility closet. Of course I would have, but security, that actually scared me. I will stay on commonplace for that. And then here, let's start an experiment. Oh my god, I didn't freaking look at the crates. Okay, we'll look at it. We'll look at the crates at the end of today. I swear we'll do it at some point. So, keycard system settings. Let's set it to high. And then change the offline mode to unlocked. And then return to security menu. Log into network. Swan song. This is a very repetitive process. I basically press the same keys every single time. But remote terminal access. We'll go to lab. Because shelter we don't have an experiment going yet, so shelter would be useless. Okay, here we go. Experiment setup. Each time you access a different terminal, each time you find trash while digging, each time you draft an upgraded floor plan, remove a crate. I mean, okay. Let's do it. Well, I'm just addicted to these crate experiments, man. I'm so curious as to what's behind the crate. It seems like our next logical progression, other than the sanctum, of course. It just, I don't know. I don't know what's behind there, but we got the satellite dish and we got the ability to do that. So, utility closet. It has to be straight away. It's on commonplace. I struggle to believe that, but turn off the key cards. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant to start the run. We've already got bypassing ability through security doors, and we've set them to high. So I think we're pretty good. So let's go hallway just so we're going a bit to the right. I know we're wasting a door, but we've got loads of hallways to go, so we're actually fine. And then East Wing Hall. So we do want to get a shop room at some point. We don't want to wait too long for it. I'll take observatory just because it will give us some stuff, I'm sure. Of course it will. Don't get Draxus though. Okay, flowers, diamond, apple, and 3 steps. Okay. Now I think is a good time to get yellow, to get shop rooms only. Or not only, but shop rooms. We need to make sure though we get shop room. We got 2 shop rooms. Only 2 shop rooms, and then we get bunk rooms. And actually that's a bit risky because we need to make sure we can get bunk room when we can. So it would be great to get a boudoir so we can re-roll for a bunk room when we need to. Bedroom though. And then I think we're going to go back from here. This isn't going to be the run, is it? I have a really bad feeling in my heart that I'm going to mess it up. Like I have the other 2 times that we've tried to do this run. But we need study, is what we need. We need study. That's not study. But I'll take storeroom for the 2 extra keys. And for the 1 extra coin, because I know that's going to make all the difference. Okay. And then up from the den. Bunk room is there, but we can't take it yet. So let's go with workshop. I just got the shivers because I was like, I'm accidentally going to take bunk room. No. By the way, 3 mechanical rooms right off the bat. We should pay attention to that. Nothing I can make here. Oh, I'm scared. I'm really scared. Okay, great. Mount Holly gift shop. 1 shop room. That's also giving us a reroll die. If all else fails, we can buy out this gift shop. Okay? So I don't mind getting this room. We can get aquarium here. Actually, let's get West Wing Hall. I can't get aquarium right now. I'm a bit scared of aquarium. I just know it's somehow going to mess me up. Do we just go for it? Okay. Kitchen. We've got 2 reroll dice. I don't know why I went in here. 2 reroll dice. We need a bunk room. Do I just reroll right now? No, not right now. Not right now. We don't need to worry right now. We need to worry if I don't get it in the next few ranks, I guess. But we can't get any more shop rooms is the key thing we need to remember. Burning glass doesn't matter right now because we don't have tomb. I'll just go with wine cellar. come on. I mean, we need to get study as well, right? We need to either get bunk room or study. Because study will help us massively in getting the bunk room. Come on. Please, bunk room. Bunk room. I need to watch out for my keys as well, by the way. We don't have the key run, the insane key run that we had last time. Let's go with hallway. Not an amazing placement, but it's fine. It's absolutely fine. Bunk room. No, come on. Where is my bunk room? My bunks, my bunks, my bunks. Come on. Bunk room. Oh my god, we're going to spend so much time getting the bunk room. We're not even going to get the showroom at the end. Okay. Well, at least we've got loads of hallways so that we can snake our way through the estate quite easily. Oh my god, I saw the bunk room before and I'm just not going to get it again. Okay, I redraw. I thought that was it. That's not it. No, yes! Okay, okay, okay. No, I need keys. I need keys. I need keys. Oh no, I swear, if this run dies because of keys, you're gonna see me cry on camera. Right, we need to get showroom. Showroom, showroom, showroom. That's not showroom. This could give me keys though. It could give me keys. But also that's like objectively better, but also... No! I misclicked. I misclicked. Okay, I rushed. I rushed it. Don't panic, Ozone. It's all fine. We're gonna get showroom. We are going to get showroom. So many hallways. I'm now starting to think it is flooding our pool a little bit. But we're fine. Oh no! What have I done to my... What have I done? You guys are going to hate me. We could get 300 gems if we want it. I mean... If we do... Actually, yeah, laundry room is fine. It's going to give us a die. That's one thing. But also, if we do run out of keys, we can trade our gems with keys. Which also isn't amazing, but like... At least we'll be able to progress in some way. Could casino give me more keys? Locksmith gives me keys. Okay. Locksmith gives me keys and a die. So I'm not going to die. So I definitely want to do a lockpick kit. And I'll also do 3 keys. Okay. Oh, my heart's going. My heart is going. Come on. Showroom. I swear, if showroom doesn't come up. Where is my showroom? Okay. That's all kind of useless. Is it useless, though? I don't know. I think maybe we should go back. Oh, we don't have many steps. Well, we have steps, but let's just continue going up. Oh, where is it? You're really stressing me out now. Let's go casino. We're just getting loads of reroll dice. It's fine. We're gonna get it. We're gonna get it. We think we're gonna get it. Let's not gamba yet. Okay. Right. Boudoir gives me 2 dice. We don't have a lot of drafting spots. But I think we have enough. I swear, if we don't get showroom, it's gonna piss me off. Right. Boudoir. Christmas! Yes! I thought there would be something here. Yeah, that's cute. That's so cute. So many gems. Some keys as well. Oh my gosh, this is a great Easter egg. Dice! Okay, this is perfect. This is so perfect. It's so perfect that this just so happened to land on Christmas. We've got 10 reroll dice. 10 rerolls. If only we powered the laundry room as well. If we powered the laundry room, we would have been able to trade like all of our gems for all of our dice. We would have loads of dice. Oh, come on, we've got to get showroom. I've literally done all I can. We've got Banner of the King on shop rooms. We need to get down to the foundation now. Or we can go down to the chapel first. I don't know if it can be drafted on the wings, is the thing. And I'm a bit scared that it can't. I say a bit scared. I'm actually really scared that it can't. Okay. Up from the chapel. Study. Thank the Lord. Thank goodness. Okay, so we have 32 rerolls to get showroom. We don't have archives this time. We don't have archives, so we don't even need to worry about not seeing showroom. We are going to see showroom. We are going to take showroom, and this trophy is going to be gotten today. Today! I'm exhausted. This game is exhausting sometimes. Okay, so we're in the gift shop, and then we go down to the workshop. I can't make anything, I don't think. Right. Now we go up through the hallway, up security hallway, east wing, observatory. Security hallway, east wing, and observatory. And then we never went in here. There's never anything in there. Foundation has 2 exits, which is actually good. I forgot about the 2 exits. We haven't been digging a lot, but we haven't really been getting green rooms, so it's kind of not really a trash run. Oh, that sound is coming from there. I thought that sound was happening because crates were being removed, but no. Okay, so here, I don't think we'll be able to get a showroom here because it's going towards the wing. To increase our chances, I think we're going to go... Oh, I really want to go pool hall, though. I'm going to go dining room. And also steps. Yay, great. We'll eat this quail. There we go. Oh, come on, get showroom. Please. Please. It's going to be so depressing if there's no showroom. Okay. I'm not going to try and draft it here. I'm going to try and draft it in a more central... Yes! Right. Ready for another surprise? I'm going to get the trophy and it's going to be like, this isn't the real trophy. You need another 150,000 coins. Moon pendant. Master key. Chronograph. Ornate compass. Trophy of wealth. Yes! Thank goodness. On our 3rd attempt at this stupid trophy, we got it. You've been awarded the Trophy of Wealth for buying out the showroom's entire stock, including this trophy. Trophies earned will be permanently added to the trophy room. What a lovely trophy as well. And in addition to that, we got loads of items that I don't even think we've ever used before. I don't even remember what this does. While drafting, you may rewind time after drawing new floor plans. You are more likely... So what does that even mean? What does that mean? You are more likely to draw tomorrow rooms while drafting. I like that. So I'm going to draw loads. I'm going to get loads of hallways, aren't I? So I can rotate these floor plans as well if I want to. We've got loads of reroll dice that we're probably not going to use. Those reroll dice, though, equate to 55 coins if we use them all. I just thought of that. That's crazy. So Master Key just goes any... Oh my goodness. Master Key is insane. Okay, well, let's just redraw loads. Rewind last draft. Oh, so if I redraw, I can go back if I want one. Oh my gosh, that's actually really cool. I don't think there's actually much use in that, but I like the thought, at least. What do I want here? I want throne room. I want throne room. But also, I'll take pool hall because it's going to give me... I'm going to be able to do the puzzle. And we're trying to get our puzzle records up so that we get those trophies as well. We are slowly getting through the trophies. I really like it. This has been a great episode so far. I hope you guys are enjoying. This is going to be 4. This is going to be 4 divided by 8, which is a half. Wait, I've done this before. I'm being stupid again. 4 squared, 16, divided by 8, 2, plus 1, 3, squared, 9, minus 8 is 1. 4 minus 5 is minus 1, times 1 is minus 1, squared is 1, plus 4 is 5. Wow, those are actually getting tricky now. Not necessarily like the most tricky maths. I mean, I did maths at university, so obviously it's not tricky maths. They're not giving me integrals and stuff to do, but it's still quite tricky. Now, Clock Tower is absolutely goddamn insane. Look at how many tomorrow rooms we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not as many as I thought. But I'm going to take Clock Tower. I'm just going to redraw first. Yeah, I mean, look at that. We're going to go back. Clock Tower. That's so cool. That's a great power. So, Clock Tower. Don't even think we need to go in here. Wasn't there something, though? Wasn't there something else in here? I can't really remember. Oh my god, the stopwatch. I don't care for the stopwatch. You don't lose steps, you don't lose keys, or you don't lose gems. I don't care about losing any of those things. But we can do this anyway. Clock Tower does have a rook in it, which is something I shouldn't really forget. I think we might have... No, we don't have nooks today. That's the thing. We don't actually draft nook that much. So getting Clock Tower is good for the rook. Is it even possible to get throne room now? It might not be. No, you could probably draft it on the end. Does this count as spending gems? Yeah, I think it does. We'll do veranda for the dig spots. We don't have a sledgehammer because it was in the commissary, but I'll use a key. It's a shame that the stopwatch doesn't care about us using that key. Or does care about us using that key. There's a gem there. Great, so I think the stopwatch gave us 1... Master bedroom! Master bedroom. Right? That's going to give me the king. So let me just work this out. First of all... Oh, but I want to redraw loads. If I redraw more than once, can I go back more than once? I'm gonna look it up. I I don't really want to cheat, of course, but I'm going to look up whether you can go back with the chronograph more than once. The chronograph is an item found in blueprints. It increases the chance of drawing tomorrow runes while drafting. It allows you to rewind time and go back to previous drafts, meaning you can choose from more potential rooms when drafting. Doesn't really help, does it? It allows you to rewind time and go back to previous drafts. I want master bedroom really bad. Let's redraw. And redraw again. And then test it. Rewind last draft. Rewind last draft. Okay, so it does work. Okay, great. So I'm gonna get all of this money from all of these rerolls. Here we go. There we go. And then I'm going to rewind all the way back. Oh, this is great. This is so great. Because I wouldn't have been able to use my dice otherwise. Oh my god, I thought the option had disappeared and I was scared. Okay, master bedroom. 1 step for each room in your house. We've got the mask as well, I know we do. Is there anything in here? The master bed. We can also end the run in the master bedroom and it will give us an extra, was it 10 steps or maybe 20 steps? So we should consider ending our run here. Now, there's a few things we want to do, so let's break it down and do it one by one. First thing, we've got 114 coins and we've got the Mount Holly gift shop, and that's definitely something I want to go to because that's permanent upgrade. Well, not permanent upgrades, but that's permanent unlocks, right? That means we don't need to get the coin run again in order to buy these things. I think there is something in there that costs like 110 maybe. So I think we'll be able to just about do that. Another thing that I want to do is check on the crates. Right, for sure. And then the last thing I want to do is the chess puzzle. I think we want to try and get a different chess piece now. It's going to be sad, actually, leaving behind Banner of the King. I wish you'd be able to get all of them as time progresses. But I think Banner of the King has kind of served its time, right? I think Banner of the King has really been good for us in certain situations and bad for us in others. And I think now we can probably let it go and get a different upgrade and try out the different ones, right? Now, with that being said, let's go gift shop. Then let's go outside, complete the chess puzzle. Then let's come back in to the master bedroom and end the day in the master bedroom. We've got 120 steps. We don't need to worry about anything else. So now's the moment of truth. How many coins do we need? I've got 114 coins. We need 110 for Giant Swimbird plushie. So we've got basically the perfect amount. This run was cinema. It's all just fallen into place. Oh my goodness. So we've unlocked dare mode now, which I think is a bad thing. It's an interesting thing for sure. And I think for dare mode, I think we have to start a new file for that. So I would be happy to start dare mode maybe once we've... I don't know if there is a finish to this game, but once we've finished like the main content of the game, we can do some dare mode runs. We can do some first day runs and stuff like that. And I want to do that stuff live, I think. I want to work out my situation first and see if I can actually record it live. This will be, probably months in the future. But it's something that I'm thinking about doing because I think live runs as well are going to be good. And also, you guys have told me that there is Blueprints Bingo, and I am so intrigued and so interested by that. That I think we're going to do that. I think we're going to do that one day. We'll do it live. It's going to be a lot of fun. So yeah, we'll do that. Wrong way. Right. So now we're going outside. This is the moment of truth. Have we got all of the chess pieces? I believe we do. We have the knight because of security. We have the rook because of clock tower. We have the queen because of study. The king because of master bedroom. And the pawn, you know, the bunk room, I guess. Bishop, chapel. Yes. Yeah, we have all of the chess pieces. So this has been a stacked run. We've done multiple things in this one run. We did multiple things in the last run as well, but this run has been even more insane, I think. And it's all thanks to Freezer last run. We've had a lot of reroll dice in this episode, haven't we? And they've really, really helped us to in terms of flexibility with this. So, yes, I almost forgot. So, let's just scope it out. I don't know what I'm choosing yet, but master bedroom is here. I thought master bedroom had the king. It's office. Fuck! Oh, I was sure I had that as well. I was sure I had that. We had study. Oh, damn it. Why did I think there was a king in the master bedroom? We didn't even see one in the end. That's so annoying. It's throne room and office that have the kings. Ah, frick. Okay. Idiot. Maybe we can do it next run. That's definitely something I'm interested in because the chess stuff, I really just want to try out the other ones. And I also, what I was looking at before is there something more to castle? Like, if I pick rook next, will that technically be castling the king and the rook? I mean, I don't know how the language of the puzzle works. But, and maybe it's nothing, right? Maybe we just need to fill in the extra blanks that we have for that castle, puzzle, whatever. Maybe it will give us a sentence like it did with the safes. Oh my good... Oh, this clipboard has fallen on the floor. Well, there's something there, but there's still loads to clear out. It goes really far back, man. Okay, well, we're not even close to finishing this, I don't think. I think that's going to be at least, like, 20 more crates. Alright. Well, I guess we're sort of almost there. We've still got some runs that we can do to clear some more of those out. But a little bit disappointing that we couldn't do the chess puzzle right now. At least we can go to the master bedroom and bank our steps for next. Is there anything else I want to do? Do I have code check? No, I don't, because I didn't want to take the burning glass out. That's fine. We do have the moon pendant, so hopefully it will save the chronograph or the master key. Master key would be great to save. Ornate compass as well. I know it's going to save the broken lever on the shovel, and I'm going to be very upset, but what can you do? Oh my gosh! I didn't even notice. It said Swimbird would appear in the master bedroom. That's so funny. Hello, Swimbird. Right, I'm going to go to sleep with you, so here we go. I'm going to call it a day. Priceless. That bird is priceless. Mount Holly Grand Shopping Centre of tomorrow. 7 tomorrow rooms, which means we start tomorrow with 7 keys because of Clock Tower. 7 shop rooms. Very, very good run. And this is day number 50. Boxing Day. Let's go. Boxing Day, 50, 50, 50. Sorry, I'm in a very sing-song mood today. I don't know what's going on. We didn't get mailroom, did we? No. Allowance. So starting out with 56 coins, 7 keys, and 2 gems. Not too shabby. And shrine. Hopefully we can get shrine here, because we want a new blessing. I don't know what to do about these coin amounts. Oh my gosh, we didn't get shrine. You know what? I actually forgot about it. I'm actually glad that we didn't get rid of the king now. Let's go schoolhouse. Let's do it. Let's do it. Banner of the king. Blue rooms. Just insane run after insane run. Am I right? Oh, wait. We got the broken lever and the silver key. For goodness sake. We bought all of those things. We bought all of those things in the showroom and none of them were kept. That is ridiculous. Disgraceful. Oh, look. It's our brother. Right. Let's go and... We need to get the chamber of mirrors, remember? And then I think we're actually going to be able to do this really easily now that we've got loads more powers and loads more keys and stuff. Like, I think we're now at a point where we know how to play blueprints. Like, we are good at blueprints now. And I don't think we're going to actually, you know, slip with this one. I think this is going to be really easy. Chamber of mirrors straight away. I mean, what a pull, am I right? Like, that was just insane how that just happened. Okay. And then, yeah, I mean, let's do our first classroom. For sure. Why not? First classroom. I'm going to leave that apple there. And the reason is we could get an experiment that requires apples. A bit of an odd decision here. I'm actually going to go pantry. Wait. Redraw. I forget that you can redraw here. Den is way better than any of those options that I had before. Okay. We need the gems as well. So, gem. Chamber of Mirrors should give us some gems. So that's opened. So we'll go into there once we've, you know, once we go back there. Here we're gonna get a conference room. We already have a dining room. And then here, it would have been a good place for utility closet, but I'll get a classroom. Oh, wine cellar! Shoot! 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 That's me rushing. That's me rushing. I'm so sorry, guys. Okay. Well, whatever. I ate that apple too, but it's because I don't think we're actually ever going to come back here. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, now look at this. Ah, I should have taken that that wine cellar. That was the perfect place for it. Oh well. I'm going to kick myself for that. I think that could actually have ended the run quite prematurely. Oopsies, that was me going and saying, look at me, I'm good at this game now. No, I'm not. So that's opened that one. That's also given us a gem. We can easily get through that door, so we're fine. Let's just try and do that when we get round to it. Packed lunch. Coupon book, just randomly on the dining table. I will take that. And then, yeah, let's try and get a room into here. I'll do another den. Or classroom. Yeah, I'll do a classroom because that's going to get us into a room with more gems. And also it's a classroom. And we love classroom. So that one there is now open. This one opens that one. Which I think is just a shortcut, isn't it? Yeah. And now we can get this gem. We can open this one. Which has opened that. Which we can go back around there in a bit if we want to. But we don't necessarily want to do that right now. Okay. Then let's go down. And to the right here. I'll do library. While we're in the library, let's do a few things. Actually, I'm going to check out History of Arindia First Edition again, because I feel like I read that, I didn't fully take it in, and there could be clues in there as to the sigils, which I wouldn't mind seeing again. Here's my stats. Seems like I draft hallways the most, which makes a lot of sense. Red room's the most after that. That is crazy. And shop's the least, which makes sense. Puzzle records. So I've drafted enough parlors, but I haven't done all of the parlors. If I had done all the parlors at this point, I would have gotten the trophy. The trophy is 40 parlors solved and 40 dartboards solved. So we need to do 7 more parlors and 14 more dartboards, which I think could happen in the next 2 or 3 episodes potentially. I think we are getting there. Scrapbook. Top 3 checked items. Vault key 304. That's so funny. My favorite floor plans. Ladyship's chamber. Of course. There's one more contraption to go, which I have no clue what it could be. I have no clue, because remember in that drafting strategy book, it told us there was an item that would be used in a contraption, but it didn't tell us what the item was, so don't know what that could be. Largest purchase, Swimbird plushie, which we got last time. Here's our stamp collection, which actually is a lot bigger, but we never magnifying glassed all of them. Most avoided floor. We'll just skip past that one. This is what we're aiming towards now. So I think we're gonna get a good grade this time. I think B+ was maybe like 1 or 2 questions away from actually getting the trophy, and I think we now have a lot more information that we can apply to it. Trophy room would have been great. It has to be dining room though, doesn't it? I just realized. Oops. I didn't realize I constricted myself to that. Okay. Well, another dining room. We're not going to run out of steps this run, as long as we get to rank 8, which I doubt we will. This isn't actually a great run. I mean, at this point, do I just freeze her? No, you can't give up on a run that easily. Reading nook. Key, especially when we have this many keys. We can't just end the run this fast. I don't really want to take boiler room, but I think it's our best option. So we'll go boiler room. Do I want to carry power? I don't really care for it. I know people are going to be in the comments tormenting me for this. But I just can't. I couldn't give 2 shits. I don't really care that I can get things from like powering the boiler room, and I can see what rooms are powerable and stuff like that. I don't really care right now. Now, I'm gonna take dark room, because at the moment it's going to be dark. Sure, I mean that's the property of the dark room, but think about it like this. We're going to get the dark room. We're going to go into the chamber of mirrors. We're going to be able to go out of any door now from the chamber of mirrors. So we can go straight to the den, conference room, utility closet, turn on the dark room, and then go back and draw here. So that's fine. But lab. No. I would like to do lab today, but not yet. Especially when we're so low on gems. It just seems to happen to us so often when we're doing these classroom runs. Just never have the gems for it. Now I can press this button and that opens that. I can press this button, which I might have already pressed. Yes, I have. Okay. And we can see what's up here and potentially get a... Oh, by the way, I only just now understand how this room works. I didn't realize last time, but when you slide the panes up, it goes up. Of course it does. So we need to press some buttons and do something. So that one removes that one. What does that one do? That one. But could we potentially... Actually, no, I can just do these one by one, can't I? What does this one do? That one. Okay. No! Oh, you idiot! You've blocked just... Okay, I've blocked myself out. Whatever. I think I have at least. I think I did a stupid thing. Okay, well, let's see what's in here. What's this? Drawing room. Yeah, I'll take another drawing room. I mean, I'm not too happy about it, but I'm not sad, obviously. Let's go with the key. Drawing rooms are fine. They're flexible. You get the gem back. I think they're fine. So yeah, did I just kind of mess up here? Yeah, because that one closes that one. What does this one do? It closes those two. So we definitely don't want to do that. We want to go through here. What is this one? And it closes that. So I accidentally locked myself out. That's brilliant. That's brilliant. That's why you don't move under the lowering glass. So I actually have to go back. Oh, idiot, Ozone. Idiot. So it's this one, right? That opens that. Yes. And then this one closes that. Oh, it's always so hard to remember which one does what. But we're now almost fully open. This one closes that. Which is that? That's not even good for us. What does this do? That opens that. So, okay, we've closed that. I forget which ones we even need now. This one closes that, which we don't want. This one... Yeah, I'm so lost. I'm just so lost. Is this new? Are we seeing new things here? Did we get this one already? We didn't. Okay, so we did something. Don't really know what we did. Okay, so this one's still locked, but... do I care? Do I really care? I do kind of care. I want to get this one then. Let's make sure we're looking in this direction. So... How do I leave? This way. So this, maybe? Yes. Yes. That literally just does it. There you go. Woohoo! Oh yeah! Open the door. Rotunda. I'm not going to take it. I'm not going to take it. That's the first one I'm not going to take. It's a high cost room. I don't mind Rotunda. I will put it out there just because it's my least favorite floor plan. Like by the library standards, it's not my least favorite floor plan by a mile. But I don't really take it that often. It would be... It's a 3 gem cost. I can't do it. I cannot do it. So let's go... Oh, I need to remember how to do this now. So come out here. And then... Is it this that opens that? Okay, it's that opens that. We can just go around. Okay. Finally, we've done it. Utility closet. Oops. That was just, you know, muscle memory. Just always turn off the keycard system. Right. So then back through here. Dark room. Okay. Is there an item? Lockpick kit. I don't mind that. Well, I kind of do because again, this is a high key run, but high key, low key. So this is the opportunity for the lab, isn't it? Let's do lab. And we want to get security with the lab, yes. Okay. That's not bad. That's not bad. I think lab is worth it here, even though it costs a gem. Like, where are all of my gems this run? Oh, no. Okay. Each time you eat an apple, remove a crate. We're not digging. We're not really getting upgraded. Yeah, let's do this. That was what I was hoping for. So now, when we go back through classrooms, we need to make sure we're eating the apples. We're swan-songing into... Swan-songing, that's not really a word. Into remote terminal access, view active terminals, security. Okay. I don't know what that was. It was just some sort of episode of something. Keycard system. Set security level. High. Offline mode unlocked. Perfect. And now we exit. Great. So that's that. Let's go into the foundation and go from here. So wine cellar would be good, wouldn't it? We'll do classroom. It's going to give us an apple. We're on grade 4. So we still need 5 more classrooms. And we've only got 1 gem to do it. We never have a good gem count for these runs. We never have it. Well, Den can help with it, I guess. I mean, we keep seeing Trophy Room as well, and Trophy Room would also help, but we can't get Trophy Room in order to get the 3 extra gems that it gives. Now, this is a great use of the Dovecoat, because I'll take the classroom going right rather than left. I'll draft this way from the den. Please give me gems. Please give me gems. Yes? That is perfect. The most perfect gem commissary. Oh, wow. I am loving it. That is luck. That is luck right there. So now this has gone from probably quite a frail run to an amazing run. And we get wine cellar. And we get wine cellar. Okay. Yeah, this run just went from maybe like a 2 out of 10 to an 8 out of 10. I mean, what is happening today? Have I taken some lucky pills or something? Like, what is going on? We're actually doing well on every run. I think I've just gotten really good at the game. I think that's what it is. It has to be that. I know you guys are going to beg to disagree, but... Alright, so we can redraw however many times we want now in this room. So let's do that. Now, again, it would have been great to get classroom here, but we kind of need a branch out room, really. So, office helps. Oh, office helps with the chess puzzle, but I'm not going to take it. I should have taken conference room. Don't know what I'm doing. Trophy room gets me loads of gems. I'm not going to take it, though. Study. This is killing me. It's absolutely killing me. Let's do hallway. Yeah, by the way, this run by itself is going to take all of the hallways out of my deck, which is great. Well, it's great and it's not great. Oh, where are my classrooms now? That's stupid. Stupid game. Okay, what's up from here? We're going to take a classroom. Great. I think we're going to get to the final exam. I think we're good. Now that we've got all these gems, I don't think there's any stopping us. I actually want to flick through these again, because I think now that we've got more context as to what's happening, we've got Arinda Ares versus Fen Ares, right? Is the War of the 5th Era. Which is funny, because in some random episode, I said, oh yeah, it was the last time I did the exam. I said, oh yeah, it was Arinda Ares that gave the dirigible to Fen Ares. That is a political statement. That is a literal political statement. Red flags being flown in the Fallen of Fen. Lots of fricatives there. This is, Is it King Desolates? The coronation of King Desolates, I think. Look at what he's holding. So he's holding the scepter. I say the scepter. He's holding a scepter. But then... Is that the thing from Blackbridge? The effigy? The cursed effigy? No. I love the pentagon stained windows. They look like dartboards. Sorry, that was a bit off topic. That's the cursed effigy, isn't it? I don't know how to theorize from that. That's so random. Oh yeah, this is them making the railways. That's so funny to me that I said that last time. You guys have been... I'm surprised there haven't been any, like, clipped parts of the videos where people have, like, taken them out of context and made memes. Or not even out of context, but taking parts of videos and memed them, because you could meme this series to death. There are so many parts where I was so oblivious to so many political things, and it's just because I didn't grow up with the politics and history side of kind of education, I guess, that I'm not really fond of it. But you know, I'm more of a maths guy and stuff. This is the dirigible that was gifted from Nuance. This is the Royal Museum of Fen? No. And that's Arinda. So this is Arinda becoming Fen. Yeah. So that is the story of the War of the Fifth Era, which is a lot more clear now that I've read a lot more and seen a lot more. Okay, so let's redraw. Classroom. Brilliant. Yeah, we're going to find this really easy now. I wonder if we'll be able to get more than 9. Could we get more than 9? What would happen in that situation? We'll see, I guess. Yep, because we're going to get another classroom. Although, yeah, no, I'll do it. I'm not going to pain myself. Okay. Another apple, and then here we can do another classroom. Although I want to do an office. No, I'm not going to ruin the classroom run just for an office. That's ridiculous. These are draft rooms, unfortunately not mechanical rooms. I need to see in my thing, in the directory, how many mechanical rooms we actually have in our pool. Because I don't even know if it's 8. We might need chamber mirrors for that as well. Anyway, let's try and get a classroom. This is a classroom that goes into the antechamber. I sort of don't want that. Yeah, I want to be able to rotate it. Oh my god, it's teasing me with the study and dovecote and drafting. We've never been in the dovecote, by the way. We still need to go in the dovecote. Could we go drawing room and then redraw from the drawing room? Yeah, let's do that. I don't mind that. It's less risky, I think. Gem. Let's go down. You don't know how much I want study here. Let's redraw. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. That's actually very bad. I mean, we'll do attic. Now we've only got boiler room to go from, though, and that's a bit scary. I don't like that the music is cut out when that happened. Okay, coin purse. We only need one more classroom. Can we get some dice in here, maybe? I would love a little bit of, you know, I would love some dice. Compass. Key, gem, map. There's a bishop in here as well. We need to remember that. Okay. So now, yeah, I mean, I have to go... This is stressing me out now. I have to go from the boiler room, so I'll see you there. Oh, wait. Treasure map is here. So we dig in here. Time to start digging. Dig, 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 dig. Wait, I do have a shovel. Dig. There we go. Coffers of Mount Holly. Let me guess, 10 gems. If it gives me like 300 coins, I swear I'm gonna punch through a wall. 8 gems. I mean, I was pretty close with my guess. I was pretty close. Okay. Back through here. Okay, we're here, and please get a good room. Discover less common floor plans. Let's do security. Please don't tell me the run ends here. I swear. Oh my gosh. Mechanarium, we have security and we have utility closet. So at least those 2 rooms are going to open. So Mechanarium, that's actually good here. Mechanarium might be one of my favorite rooms. We have a lot more mechanical rooms than I thought we did. We have 4. That's weird. So this is the lever, right? That's the lever. This is going to give me gems, I think. Key card. Very weird. I didn't know you could get key card from here. Out here, classroom. Oh, but study. But classroom goes up. Right, here we go. So we've got classroom. Final exam. Eat the apple. Just for good luck. And then final exam. So, as long as these are the same questions, they are. Okay. These are the same questions. Now, let's go through these one by one. So, of course, as you do exams, you go through them one by one. Sam left his house at 6 a.m., then drove 3 hours north and passed 8 flags. Now, I'm going to stop right there. Where do we get this information from? The only thing that I'm seeing is Tanner Fork, okay? So let's find Tanner Fork on the metro map. So here is the metro map. So, Tanner Fork, notice how Tanner Fork is number 10. So it's right here. So what did the instructions actually say? It said north, didn't it? Let's see. So he left his house at 6 a.m. and drove 3 hours north. So 3 hours north. And passed 8 flags. He then turned northwest at Tanner Fork, drove 3 hours, and passed 4 additional flags of the same colour before arriving at Trinsdale at noon. So 3 hours from 6 a.m. is 9 a.m. 3 hours from 9 a.m. is noon. So that's fine. That makes sense. You drive 3 hours north, you drive 3 hours northwest, you get to Trinsdale. So what colour were the flags? So it's asking us, what region are we in? So that's a good question. What we're saying, right, is we're starting maybe at like Orist Train Hall, potentially. We're driving north up to Tanner Fork. And then at Tanner Fork, we turn northwest, which is this way. And notice as well, 14 is Trinsdale. Okay? So we're driving up to Tanner Fork, northwest to Trinsdale, basically. So what colour are the flags? This is Arinda Aries, but this is an old map, and also Arinda Aries doesn't exist anymore. Not that I know of, at least. I think we're in Fen. I think we're in Fen Aries. So, and also, let's look at these on the exam. I can go through each one as well, like what I thought about the certainty and stuff. So, in terms of this first question, last time we picked yellow. I mean, I don't know where I got that from, but I didn't really have any logic to go from then. So we picked yellow last time. I think it's red. I think in the scenario above, where does Sam live? Has to be... Oh, that's actually a hard question. Well, he never passed a flag of a different colour, right? So it's great to assume that he's in the Grand City of Fen. But also, where does Sam live? Oris, I think. Because if we go back here, this is Oris. So he starts here, he drives 3 hours north, he drives... I mean, I don't know if that's 3 hours really, but I think it could be Oris. What did we put last time? Grand City of Fen. I think that was wrong because we only had 75% on 5 questions. Wait. Oh no, because there's only 4 questions on colours, isn't it? I think it's this one, this one, this one, and this one. Maybe this is geography then? That could be geography. Anyway, that's besides the point. I think let's just answer these. I think this has to be red for Fen Aries, and I think he must have lived in Oris. I can't see it being Iraja. I mean, actually, I can see it being Iraja because Iraja is south, but I don't think it is because he would have seen purple flags and then red flags. So I do think it's Oris. Next page. Now, we got all of these right last time, I believe. What colour is most often associated with hallways? Orange. Which of the following would be least patriotic room pairing? I don't know why I always leave out the when I read that. Which of the following would be the least patriotic room pairing? It was a greenhouse in Kororika, because greenhouses are green and Kororika, can't remember what it is, but it's not green. I think it's orange. So there you go. What colour is the fruit that gives you 3 steps when consumed? We put orange last time. We think that's right. Solve the following problem. I'm actually going to take the Excel onto my other screen just so that it's easier. So this one was 0 because it's 5 minus 5 times 2, which is 0. Yeah. This one was 24. 5 times 2 is 10. Plus 2 is 12. Times 2 is 24. This one was 11. 5 minus 2 is 3, times 5 is 15, plus 1 is 16, minus 5 is 11. Great. This one was 4, which was 10 times 4 is 40, divided by 5, take away 4 is 4, yes. Solve the following problem. 1 minus 4 is minus 3, times 2 is minus 6, plus 7 is 1, which is the same as what I got last time. And this one I also got 1. 3 minus 4 is minus 1, times 8 is minus 8, divided by 2 is minus 4, plus 5 is 1. Sorry, I'm talking at 100 miles per hour. Which element on this periodic table is represented by C? Carbon. Which element appears in the periodic table below helium? It's neon. Noble gases and that. Which of these is not a real element found on the periodic table? LL. Okay. Silver clues is radon. How many elements are on the top of the periodic table? 2. Okay, and this is where I feel like we messed up a little bit last time. Because I put Strinsdale Lake, but I think we've learnt from that point, that it's Morning Bay. How many cities in Fen Aries are larger than Reddington? We're confident it's 2. Which of the following realms is not near Fen Aries? We are 100% sure it's Kororika. It's not even on the same continent, basically. I guess these are their own continents, almost. Arch Aries is the mountains. Which realm is directly north of Iraja? It's Fen Aries. And then where are we right now? Mount Holly, Reddington, Fen Aries. We're not in Oris. We're not in Featherfall Keep, which is something as well we should probably remember. Which 2 pieces of art would be best paired to depict the letter B? Bale and Ale. Which of the 5 following pieces of art, or which of the following piece of art was not displayed in the grade 5 classroom? Jungle. Never seen a jungle in this game. And then this is realised because that's in the gallery, and that was a stupid puzzle. This is I, because it's Arindia and Arinda. First crowned ruler of Fen Aries. We were sure it was General Teskin, because that was actually on the worksheet in the history class. In which era were the railways of Fen Aries destroyed? We think it's the 6th era, because that would make sense, because after the War of the 5th era, as we just saw in the history class. So it's 6th era. How long did the 5th era war last? It's 22 years. We learnt that in History of Arindia. What was the first capital city of Fen Aries? We actually don't know this one. right? I'm going to show you the Excel that I have at the moment. So this one was difficult, right? Well, these three were difficult. I think everything else I'm really sure on. This one is hell, but we'll get to that. This one I think is difficult. What was the first capital city of Fen Ares? I put Grand City of Fen last time, but I got 83% right in history, and I think it's these 6, right? So I think this is correct. I think this is correct. I think this is correct. Great. 83% signifies it's 5 out of 6, because 1/6 is 16%, 16.6666%. So out of these 6, I got one of them wrong. This one I got wrong, so these 2 must be correct. Grand City of Fen and Colossus Orinda, sorry. So I think that's fine. And then I think maybe when we get to Araja, I got 67%, but I only feel confident about most of them, which it's confusing. It's confusing. So we'll do Arajan a little bit more in depth, but let's go to blueprints again. So I'm going to say the first capital city of Fen is the Grand City of Fen, which realm gifted Fen Ares a dirigible to headway their victory parade at the conclusion of the war. That is Nuance. We've learnt that since. And then we've got Colossus Orinda, which is the deciding battle of the War of the Fifth Era was fought on the southern shores near which famous landmark? Yeah. I think we've heard about Colossus Orinda before, which is why I picked it last time. We knew it wasn't Mount Holly because that's not near the southern shores. Royal Museum of Fen, I don't think that's... Yeah, it's got nothing to do with anything, I don't think. This one is just loads of math that I don't think I'm going to do again. So 36. We know we got all of these right last time. So 36, 6, 21, 4... This is the benefit of recording your exams, by the way, guys. So when you're going into your GCSEs or whatever exams you're doing, just make sure you record what you do. And then when you fail it, you can redo it and you know exactly all the answers. No, it doesn't work like this in real life, unfortunately. You can't just remember the answers and write down the answers and stuff. So the Eurasian word for hue. Now, I'm just going to make sure I've got my Eurasian up on my screen. So that I can see it, and maybe I'll put a screenshot up on the screen while I do this, potentially. But we've now got a whole Eurasian sheet, so we should be good at this. Hue is definitely house. There's no doubt about that. Nev Yate is definitely Newgate, because it's Yate and it's Nev, which is the prefix for new. So that's fine. This one is the most confusing thing I've ever seen in my life. I'm going to leave it to last. How would you say the following phrase in Eurasian? You have a very, very long name. I still think it's Al-Ra Joram, because this is the only one that has jaw in it, so it can only be that one. How would you tell an Eurasian count me out? This one I guessed last time L count vo. I'm starting to have doubts because I haven't tested the other ones. Let's leave that one for now. This one I'm sure I know. I am sure it has to be Ajin et of Tre Isja Trevo. I'm speaking fluently, guys. I'm actually speaking fluent Eurasian. It has to be that. It can't be any of the others. We've done that. And this one, if it isn't that, I think I'm being dumb. So it must be that the 2 that I got wrong last time, because there's only 6 Eurasian questions, correct? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, there's only 6 Eurasian questions, and I got 67%, which would signify that 4 out of 6 of those are correct, which would give me 67%. So 2 of them are incorrect. So I think it's this one that was incorrect, and I think it was this one that was incorrect. Meaning this one isn't L count vo, and this one isn't I cannot see the tree trunk. So how is this one not L count vo? Because if I look at Eurasian again, L means me, count means count, and vo means away. Me, count, away. I don't know. It feels like it has the same meaning. It feels like that should be synonymous, but clearly it's telling me it's not. So, Iraja Nai doesn't make sense. Because night, Iraja night, night Iraja. That doesn't make sense. Lei velu. What does that mean? So lei means lack of myself. Avelu. Avelu. I need to look at suffixes. Lack of myself, lack of yourself. What does AVE mean, though? I'm being really stupid here, I know I am, but I can't figure it out. I can't figure out Irajin. It's very difficult. I really enjoy it, though. I like when they have fictional languages in puzzle games. I think it's really sick. And like ciphers and stuff. I love it all, but this is really difficult. But what does are they tricking me? Is it lei? Because I don't think it's Irajinai. I don't think it's leave. Oh, leave lu. Leave a lack of yourself. Yeah, I don't think it's that. I don't think it's that. And actually, it now makes more sense. I don't think this one makes sense, El count vo, because when you're saying count me out, you're not actually using the verb count. It's just a saying. It's just like, well, count me out of that. Like, I don't want to be part of that. Count isn't, you're not actually counting. It's not the verb count. It's the verb count, but it's not used as count, almost. So it doesn't make sense that that translates directly into count, El count vo. So I actually do see the logic there. So is it just lei? Because lei is a lack of myself. I think that makes sense. I think for how like punny and wordplay-y this game is, I think it has to be a lack of myself. Like, count me out. I do not exist. I am not there. There is a lack of me. Let's do lei. And then the final question. The phrase tre ven lei can be translated in several different ways. Which of the following is not an acceptable interpretation of the phrase? So ever since we did this question, I've now understood a little bit more about how ven and nev work, right? Because ven means the end of, and nev means the start of. Now in this one, we care more about ven. So ven is the end of. So when you say tre ven, it means end of tree. But that doesn't mean literally end of tree. Well, it does mean literally end of tree. But that word, tre ven, can refer to the branch and it can refer to the trunk, because they're both literally ends of trees, right? It's not that ven means branch. It's not that nev means roots or what's it called, trunk. It's that tre ven is literally, by direct definition into English, it's literally end of tree. So that's how we need to think about it. But it's this lei stuff that just confuses me. A lack of myself, branch. I don't know. I think I cannot see the tree. It's not I cannot see the tree trunk, because that makes sense, right? Is it maybe? Oh yeah, because ven also means old. So that's the other thing. Old tree. So old tree, old tree, old tree. So tree trunk makes sense, because we've clarified that tree trunk works here because it's end of tree. That old tree is not owned by me. I think that makes sense, because like there is a lack of myself to do with this old tree. I am not an old tree. I think when we say a lack of myself, hang on, because there's a little bit of like a footnote with the lei part. It says when paired with a verb, it can mean I will or I won't. But there's no verb here, is there? I think we just have to take another guess. That old tree is not owned by... I think that one makes the most sense. This one we know it's not. I am not an old tree. My tree is not very old. There's a difference here, like, right? There's possession of tree. That's the thing, right? This one is saying it's not owned by me, and this one is saying it is my tree. So how can you have contradictory sentence? How can you have contradictory definitions of the same word? I mean, I know it's like inflammable and flammable mean the same thing, but that's besides the point. I am not an old... I think this one stands out the most. My tree is not very old, because it signifies possession of the tree. And there's nothing saying it's not old. Actually, that could be it. There's nothing in this phrase that's saying it's not old. It's just saying it's not me. I'm going to say that, and I'm going to leave it at that. That's the end of the final exam for the second time in this series. I mean, I think I've done well. For anybody wondering, by the way, I haven't said it yet in this episode. I can't believe it. It's been on my mind for the past week. I passed my tax exam. And I am so, so relieved and so happy. And it's such a funny story, right? I was so, so, so scared about this tax exam because by the way, I've done like 10 exams up to this point. I'm doing a professional accounting qualification called ACCA in the UK. And I'm almost there. I'm literally, now that I've passed this exam, I've got 2 exams to go and I'm a qualified accountant. But this one was really tricky. I was really, really prepared for it. I really love tax, to be honest. And I was doing revision every day for like 4 or 5 hours. And that took out a lot of me. That's why I wasn't doing YouTube back at that point. But I was doing so much revision for it and I was feeling so confident with it. And I was sure after I came out of that exam that I had failed. But I came out of that exam, I was like, I failed, I'm not going to think about it. And I pretty much didn't think about it until the last week before results. And it was just on my mind. And I finally got the results back, and 70%. I was sure I had got like 30%. 70% is madness. It's crazy. How do you get 70% on an exam that you think you failed? That is crazy. And that's also the exam that I've got the highest score on. So I don't understand it. I don't understand how my brain works. I don't understand what happens. But it just kind of goes to show you that if you do the revision, if you, if you train your brain, even if you think something's gone badly, you can surprise yourself. Absolutely. So that actually taught me a very valuable lesson. And a lot of people as well. This is like a very heart-to-heart moment. And you can skip this if you want to. But I think it's important every now and then for us to have a heart-to-heart. There's a lot of people in my comments saying that I have a lack of confidence, a lack of myself, if you will. And that, I think that rings true. And a lot of the time on camera, I actually do exaggerate a lot. I'm a lot more confident on camera than I am off camera, I'll tell you that. So it's interesting that you guys have picked up on that as well, that I have a lack of confidence. But I do have the odd comment about myself that gets me down a bit. And I've learned from this exam that I need to be more confident in myself. So I'm trying to be more confident in myself. But I mean, there's also the odd comment that I get on a video that will annoy me a little bit, and it will get me down for the rest of the week, and it will just have a negative impact on me. But there are also, for every negative comment, there's 10 positive comments. So it really, really does affect me. And any nice comment really just makes my day, and it really makes me get through the rest of the week. So thank you to everybody who's written lovely comments in the comment section. Anyway, that was a big tangent. My tax exam, it's just, I can't believe I passed it. I just cannot. I'm stumbling over my words now. It's just it's such a big thing for me. I was so emotional when I actually didn't open it when I got the results. I actually went into work the next day, and I went up to a very trusted colleague of mine in the morning, and I was like, please, can we open this together? And we opened it together, and she just laughed. She just laughed at my face, I can't believe you thought you got 30% and you actually got 70%. And I was just like, oh, yeah, I mean, what do I do at this point? But there you go. Anyway, let's continue. It's very fitting. This was on day 50 as well. Right, let's see what is in here. We could definitely go trophy room. We can see our new trophy. Hang on, though. Because we want study and we want office, don't we? So let's see if we can get office. And then hopefully get study after that. Study here. Study here isn't bad. Oh, no, study here is really good. Because we get study. Study will allow us to redraw 1,000,000 times. Then we can draft up from the mechanarium and get office. Let's do it. Study next to office. Sounds great. Gem there. Apple here. Great luck right there. Crate has been removed from the tunnel. We're slowly getting rid of those crates. We need to check back there at the end of the day. Let's go up from here. Okay. So, redraw. Let's just get an office. Remember, office costs 2, so we can only redraw another 9 times after this. Office. I know it ends the run, but it means we've got a king and a queen. And hopefully we've got all of the others too. I'm going to be a bit concerned if we don't. But I think that's it. I think we can do the chess puzzle. I don't think there's actually anything else I want to do today. We didn't get workshop, did we? No. Let's go back and chess puzzle. We got the classrooms that we wanted. There might be other apples that I can eat. So I'll do a scout around and see if there's any apples. Oh, no apples, but there is a pizza here. Oh, yeah. And there's going to be another one in the other dining room. Sounds like my kind of estate. The pizza estate. Yeah, put that up as the title of the estate. I would love that. Oh, look at that. Another pizza. There is another apple in here. I'm glad that I saved some then. That's good. Because we're getting more and more crates removed. I think there's one still in here as well. Yeah. And I think that's it though. Alright. So that's that. Let's go back to the entrance hall and then out. Let's see our crate progress. See if that has increased at all. Well, it has, but let's see if we can actually get by and see if there's anything down there now. Ooh, it looks like we can get to this desk area now if there's anything here. I don't know if there will be. Oh! A file cabinet key. That's got to open up the top drawer, I guess, in the top filing cabinet in the archives. So we need to get archives. Is this... This isn't a desk. Is this a grave? Not a grave. A casket. No, I don't think it is, actually. Potentially, there's only like 8 remaining. Or 8 or 9 remaining. And then there's something past there, maybe. I think we're really close. But we've got a file cabinet key. So, start of next run, we need to draft the outer room. We need to come down here, get the file cabinet key, and try and get archives. Interesting. Okay. Let's do this. Again. Yet another insane run. Like, what has happened to me overnight? I don't know. We've got one more run left in today's video as well. I can tell you that. Because I definitely want to see my exam results. Gonna get that trophy. Whoop, whoop. And we can also use the chess piece for the first time that we're going to get. And see what it actually... how helpful it is. It would be great to do the chess puzzle like maybe once every episode as well. So we can try out all of them once and then see if we like any of them more than any others. So, the study is here. Oh no, wait, this is the office, sorry. And then this is the study. Great. The attic, I forgot where the attic is. The attic... Oh, it's there. Yes. Oh no, that's the bishop. Great. I'm glad we got that. Did we get... We got the reading nook, which is there. I'm scared that we've missed one now. We did get security, didn't we? We got security. Oh my gosh, yes we did. Whew. It's right here. And then the pawn. There. Here we go. Now. Oh, I don't know what to do now. Because I feel... Okay, first of all, I need to read what the rook does, because I didn't read it last time. You may draw floor plans up to 4 times when drafting the 4 corner rooms of your house. That's great for things like the conservatory. Resilience of the rook. So, would I take it over the other ones? Not necessarily. Okay, that doesn't sound fantastic, but it does sound interesting. The only reason I want to take rook more than the others right now is because of this castle. Like, and look at it as well. Like, king is here, rook is there. Rook can just slide over, and king can jump right over. Like, I don't know. I want to test the theory to see if castling works. I remember the piety of the bishop doesn't work. It doesn't seem great. Gain 30 coins each day. Like, we don't really need to do coin runs anymore. So I'm actually fine with not ever taking the bishop. But it would be good to take it. Well, I don't know. Gambit of the queen. Each time, Queen's Gambit. Each time you draft a room on the queen side of your house, lose 5 steps and gain 2 keys. Thing is, like, that's not actually that good, is it? I don't know if that's that good. This is the one I'm most curious about. The Mantle of the Knight. Add the armory to your draft pool. Oh, this is one of the found floor plans, isn't it? I bet it is. Hang on, though. If we do this once, do we get it permanently? I don't know. And then pawn is obviously like that. This one, I think what I want to do is I want to try out the ones. Like, I want to try out the queen, and I want to try out the knight, and I want to try out the rook, and then I want to get pawn and just leave it on pawn. Because then we can get up to rank 8, which we've been doing naturally every single run now. Like, we're so good at getting to rank 8 now that I think we can easily get pawn to work every run. And we can just try out the things that we want on that day. I know there's an argument that by the time you get to rank 8, a lot of these things, you don't really care about that much. But I actually really beg to disagree. I think we get to rank 8 quite soon in some cases. Like this one. We went completely east, got these classrooms and this attic, and then we went all the way back down and got all of these rooms. Like, it could be actually really good for the run if you get to rank 8. I think, just to test the theory, and it's a new piece anyway, I'm not going to be mad by getting this, because it is actually quite a good piece. You can redraw 4 times on all corners. Like, that's quite good. I'm going to take the rook, and come on. Come on. Wait, I keep both of them? No, it's castling! It's castling! It's castled! No! No way! That's Thank you. Oh my goodness. So do we have both of these activated, right? Oh no, we got Resilience to the Rook. You may draw floor plans 4 times while drafting the 4 corners. Okay, so we don't get both of them. I mean, that would have been cool if you still had the king. But it's opened this. What is this going to be? I didn't think this would go any, like, further down or anything. I didn't think we had many tunnels left to explore, to be honest. We've got pillars. Where is this going? Pillars and that, by the way, that's going to be really hard for people who don't play chess and don't have English background. So I feel sorry for you for not being able to do that as easily. Are we... Wait. No way we're going into the Arindian castle. No way. That castle that we saw in the underground, there is no way that's this. Oh, this is really nice though. There's 8 here, 8 things, 8 slices almost. This looks breakable, for goodness sake. Oh no, maybe not. That scared me a bit. What is that? Like a saxophone? I guess it is a saxophone. Oh, it's beautiful. But it did scare me. What the frick? No! No! More Ajay boxes for days. You've got to be shitting me. Okay, so what is actually going on here? So let's look at this first. Arinda Ares' grave. Maybe the king or something. You must be a king. More Ajay boxes, as I say, for days. We must have to solve these more Ajay boxes and then something's going to happen. All of these walls look breakable. Do they not? So this is a room where we just have to do more Ajay boxes and there's no choice. Okay. Let's do it then. Do I remember what each of them do? No. Do I write it down right now? Yes, I'm going to write it down right now because I haven't in the past. So here we have black, we have green, we have pink, I guess. I was going to say violet, but it's not really violet, it's pink. We have grey. So let's write down all of the properties of these. Now, black, I remember, is a railroad. So I'm going to call it a railway. So horizontal shift of all of them on the row. Horizontal row shift, I'm going to call that. So great. Green flips to the other side. So green flips to other side. Mirror, basically. Pink rotates. I'm going to say rotates floor plan. I'm going to say rotates floor plan 3x3 grid centered around the pink. And then grey does nothing, I think. But maybe grey can turn into something potentially. Or if you have orange, I guess, then orange can turn into grey. I'm going to write nothing for now. So, this is Arinda Ares' symbol. So we need to get Arinda Ares in all of these places. What I'm thinking immediately is we need to somehow get green somewhere. So, like, that's not that useful. But this is useful, because we can get that there. Then we can do... Oh, that's close, isn't it? Oh, how do we do this? Because we don't want pink on... Oh, wait. I was being an idiot. I was being stupid. I was overlooking a very simple solution. There we go. Oh. Okay. In Ares' court, where the king now lays. So we were right. It's the king. I will write this down. I've literally written it underneath the notes that I have on these boxes. That's so stupid of me. In Ares' court, where the king now lays. It's interesting, right? Bottom right, it says this is an unknown underground area, but we know that this is Ares' court. So that's cool. Are these like monks, by the way? I don't know. Okay, so then orange turns into whatever is next to it. So we need to turn the oranges into blacks here. Violet goes down. Violet goes down by 1. So we need to get this. Oh, that doesn't happen because there's 2 greys as well. So we can just... Oh, maybe not. We need to get two blacks here. Maybe this. Oh, wait. Yeah, it's that. Cool. So we got 2 blacks, and then 2 blacks, and then that's so easy. That was the easiest one I've ever done. On the sacred hour. On the sacred hour, that time-worn phrase. Sacred. In the clock tower. The sacred... So, what does that even mean? On the sacred hour... In Ares' court, where the king now lays, on the sacred hour, that time-worn phrase. So is the sacred hour 1:30? Because that was how you solved the clock tower. It was, you get to 1:30, and then we saw there was a picture of the clock, and it had a 1:30. And I even think, I was looking at while editing, I think the cuckoo clocks in room 44, room 46, were also on 1:30. So I think there's lots of references to 1:30, and I think that might be the sacred hour. Well, it's not really an hour, is it? I don't know. So pink rotates, purple goes down, orange turns into what it needs to turn into. So we need to get orange into black. Orange is the new black. How do we do that? Oh, we need to rotate. So then we get pink up here. Then we can get black there. We've got another black. Then we need to rotate. We need to do like... Oh, no, it was like this. Yeah, just do this. There you go. Cool. It's actually really useful to have pink in the middle. Will a youth approach with empty arms? So that's me. It's referring to me. I think this is talking about... I think we need to be in here on the sacred hour, and then something's going to happen. This is an interesting poem, though. I like it. I like these sorts of puzzles where you do puzzles, like you do smaller puzzles, and then it gives you the clue to the bigger puzzle. And I like that. That's a very big thing that happens a lot in this game, and I really like that. I appreciate that. Black, railway. Orange turns into black. Yellow goes up. Yes. Got it. Yellow goes up 1. See, guys, I'm writing down the rules now. I'm actually being a good gamer. So let's reset this, just in case the yellow was wrong. We need to get a black before we can do anything. And I think once we've gone up with the yellow, it's over. Like, we can't go back down, basically. So we need to be careful. With that being said, the only thing we can do right now is go up with the yellow, because if we do this, it's going to do nothing. If we do this, it's actually shifting these horizontally. Greys don't do anything. So yellow, black, black, orange. That's not going to work. I need to do this. Oh my gosh. You're kidding. This. There you go. But that's not right. Because now we only have one on the top. So we need to do this, but not get rid of... Oh, okay. Tricky. So this doesn't work yet. But this will work. Like that. There we go. Cool. Makes sense. I like the black ones, actually. I think the black is very intuitive, and it's really easy to get them into the corners. So, there you go. Without gifts, nor gold, nor mannered charms. Without gifts, nor gold, nor mannered charms. So I think what that's saying is... Because the full thing is... In Ares' court where the king now lays, on the sacred hour, that time-worn phrase, will a young approach with empty arms, without gifts, nor gold, nor mannered charms. I think without gifts, nor gold, nor mannered charms, I think that's saying we need to not have anything. Which at the moment is actually... Like, that's not fully possible at the moment because... We've got 2 gems coming from the gemstone cavern, but I don't think it counts that. I think all this means is no items, no coins. So we don't pick up our allowance. We go straight to here at the sacred hour. How do we do that, though? Oh my gosh. Okay. So this one. So... Orange. I didn't write down what orange does. Okay. So orange turns into black here. Pink. What does pink do? Oh, rotates. Yes. So I can do this and then turn that into black. And then I can do this. And then this. This. Turn that into black. And then that. There we go. I'm figuring these out. These ones aren't that bad, to be honest. The ones in the Sanctum are a lot harder. And in Sky Above a Brilliant Sign. This is an interesting one, isn't it? Because in Sky Above a Brilliant Sign, you could say brilliant as like the common way of talking about brilliant, as in like brilliant as in wow, that's brilliant, that's fantastic. But brilliant also means like bright, doesn't it? And if we're talking about the skies, the most brilliant thing in the skies are the stars, right? So it could mean the stars in the observatory, it could mean the sun. In Sky Above a Brilliant Sign. Sign could refer to star signs, zodiac signs, constellations. Okay. So then violet goes down 1. So we need to turn the oranges into blacks. This goes down 1. We don't want the green to be here yet. We want this. Then this. This. I'm saying this a lot, I'm sorry. And then we want to get the... Oh no, yeah, we do want to get the orange. Like this. And then we want to get that. So the purple was actually completely useless there. That was interesting. That was a red herring almost. You don't want to overcomplicate it. A sullen cross as 5 stars align. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we're right about the observatory. A sullen cross as 5 stars align. So what I'm gathering from this is talking about the Southern Cross. I'm gathering we need to not have... How do you do this? We need to not have gold. We need to have been to the observatory and seen the Southern Cross. And we need to come down here and it be the sacred hour, which is 1:30. That's a lot of different things at once. I actually think, yeah, it says without gifts nor gold nor mannered charms. Sure, we start with 2 gems, but we can spend the 2 gems. So we need to use all of our gems, all of our keys, and all of our coins. We need to have gotten Southern Cross in the observatory and then come down here and just wait. And I don't mind waiting here, sitting here and waiting for hours if it means we get this done. But this is a lot of different, like, requirements all at once. Wow. Okay. Violet goes down. We need to turn oranges black. My gosh, how do we do this? How do we do this? How do we get black outside of the middle? Ah, I know. We do this. Then we can get that there. Then that there. Oh boy. Oh no, I think that might be wrong. We need to get purple at the top, and then we need to get black below purple. Let me restart this. So, how do I do this again? I get this up here. I've actually forgotten how to do it. Oh, yes, that's how you do it, yeah. You get this here. So then we do that. Okay, so that's a lot more helpful. Because now we can get this orange. And we can get... yeah, we can get this orange as well. Great. And then our final step is to get a purple at the top, like this. Bring this black up, and then make it work. Great. That was a nice one. I really like these puzzles, man. I actually quite like them now. A patient figure, a reckoning great. Alright then, I don't really know if there's much to implicate off of that. And then the final one, this doesn't have any oranges. I quite like the orange ones. I think the orange ones are fun. Yellow goes up 1. It's always like yellow and violet, which I forget what they do because they're quite similar. So, yellow goes up. Oh, yes. Okay. I see. So yellow goes up, meaning we want this to go there. Great. No, that's not really that great, is it? Oh, yes. No, it is. It is great. Because then we can get that. Cool. So we got the top working. Yes. Like this. And then we can get this one up. And then we can get this one there. This one up. Oh, but now we're in the same position. Because we want this one to go up. Oh no, we're fine, I think. Oh, this is really hard. We want this to go up, this to go there, that to go there. Oh, sorry, that to go there. Then this to go there. And then finally... Oof, I thought I messed up there. This to go there. There we go. Ooh, I'm sorry, my commentary isn't very good when I'm doing these puzzles, but I'm so focused on each color. I'm just saying this goes there and that goes there. The black key is lying with the last king of 8. Okay. They said the last key is lying. What last key? Oh, sorry, the black king. The black key. The black key is lying with the last king of 8. But still, what is the black key? Is that one of our major keys? One of our 12 major keys? We can get the black key, but I don't know what the black key will be for. So, that's that for now. We've done all the puzzles in here. Unfortunately, we didn't get allowance tokens out of these. That would have been a lovely 16 coins to start with. So we're going to, like, open this tomb or something. Okay. So, the full poem, as I read it, I will put it in the Excel as well. In Ares' court, where the king now lays, on the sacred hour, that time-worn phrase, will a young approach with empty arms, without gifts, nor gold, nor mannered charms. And in sky above a brilliant sign, a sullen cross as 5 stars align, a patient figure, a reckoning great. The black key is lying with the last king of 8. Oh no, I've lost my place. That's a really good poem. I like that. It's got a really lovely flow to it. But it means what it means is we've got to have nothing. We've got to be completely barren of any items and any resources, and then we need to find the observatory. I think that's the first step. The first step is go to the observatory, get the Southern Cross. Once we've got the Southern Cross, empty our inventory. Or we shouldn't even have inventory to empty. We shouldn't have any items. We shouldn't have any resources. So we should spend all of our resources, spend all of our gems, get rid of all of our keys. And it's going to be really tricky. It's going to be really tricky. But we pick up as little keys as possible. We pick up as little gems. And then we go down here. And we just have to wait for the sacred hour. And there's not even a clock in here, so I won't be able to tell when it is. But the sacred hour is 1:30, so we can actually probably look at the clocks around the estate and then go down here when we think we're ready. Okay, so that is going to be a difficult puzzle. Is that a puzzle that we do, like, next run? Is that a puzzle we do next episode? I think it's probably going to be a next episode thing, more likely. Wow, I didn't realize that would be a whole thing. I thought that would just be like a funny Easter egg or a cool secret or something. I didn't realize. So what's the rest of that castle thing then? Because there's still parts of it that we don't have letters to. I don't know. That's still going to be something that we that is remaining. Okay. Okay. I'll be honest, I am completely addicted right now. I cannot stop playing this, which is why we've still got one more run, and I've been recording for 3.5 hours, so this might be an extra long episode, so you're welcome if it is. I guess that's it then. There was nothing else I could do, was there? Did I forget something? I think I might have forgotten something. But there's no harm in just going right now. File cabinet. We don't have archives. Let's go. Unless, I mean, I'll try it, but I don't think it will be. Do we have magnifying glass? We don't. We never have the magnifying glass when I want it. For the map here. Is it any of these? Because if it's any of these, then we would have wasted our time going to archives. Yeah, I think it's in archives, unless there's any more things here. Yeah, I don't think there is. Alright. That's fine then. Let's go. Call it a day. Call it a day. Yeah, let's go. Okay. I'm hyped. I'm hyped. This has been such a good episode. I think we've made so much progress in today's episode. We've done so many things. So many things. I mean, seriously. And we've still got one more run to go. Also, because I just want to see my exam score. I think it's an A. Day 51. Here it goes. 51. 51. There's my trophy. It kind of ruins it that the trophy's there, but look at it. Is that, what is that? Oh, it's a mortarboard. I thought it was like a brain sticking out with the thing on top. I don't know. It's a mortarboard. The diploma trophy for getting an A on the classroom final exam. Thank goodness for that. That's one less thing we have to worry about. Let's see our exam results. A+. We got one color thing wrong. It must have been the first question. It must have been literally the first question. Well, we can probably work out what we got wrong now. But that's insane. We got 100% on everything apart from color. I wonder if there's another achievement for getting 100%. I wonder. Anyway. I wasn't supposed to take that allowance because I was going to try and do that thing. But, oh well. Oh, wait. Wait a second. Castle, cloak, court. Right? Those were the 3 words. We found the castle. It's the Arindian castle. We found the courtyard. Like the court. The Ares court. It's called Ares court. There you go. So then what's the cloak? Maybe we're going to get the cloak from the court or something. Because those 3 words still resonate in my brain a little bit. How long has that been there? Has that been there for a long time? I don't know. We can see our progress at least. I thought you could only see this in the trophy room. Okay. Full house trophy, we did. Explorer's trophy, we've got 5 to go. And if we look at our directory, which I can press R. If we look at our directory, we've got all of these rooms, all of these rooms. We got the 46 rooms. Got all the bedrooms, all the hallways. We're missing the morning room. We're missing a shop, which I'm still so surprised we're missing a shop. What is this shop? I don't even know. No red rooms missing. Studio additions, we haven't been to the Dovecote, so we just need to go to the Dovecote. And we've got another one. Found floor plans. One of them, I think, will be the armory. The other... Oh, no, because one of them will be the found floor plan from the basement, won't it? We just need to go there with a magnifying glass. Maybe we can do that today. Outer rooms we've got all of. So it is literally just the found floor plans and the morning room, and the weird shop that we haven't seen at all. That's so weird that we haven't seen that shop. So then Bullseye Trophy, we've still got 14. Logical Trophy is 7 to go, which we're quite close to that. Trophy of Invention, we're 1 away. I don't know what that last contraption is going to be, though. We need to get a big item run, I think, going. Drafting Strategy Sweepstakes, I think we'll have to do that one day, just like a whole episode where we try and do that. All 8 sigils, we've got 5 of them. Darebird, we now have Dare mode, so we can try that out. Curse mode, that's ridiculous. Curse mode is so ridiculous. Day 1 trophy, Trophy of Speed. I mean, these ones are all kind of like post-game stuff. Like all of these go towards like completion of the game, and then this is like extra stuff, extra modes, extra speedrun stuff, and then Trophy of Trophies once we get everything. But we've got 5 right now, right? Wasn't there a thing that we unlock once we get 8 trophies? Which we're gonna get the parlor soon. We're gonna get the dartboard soon. We might even get explorers soon. We might get workshop soon. So it's definitely plausible to get 8 trophies soon. Wow, we've had 2 trophies in one day though. Absolutely crazy. We've got Resilience of the Rook. Let's not forget that as well. And let's go draft our outer room. We did want Shrine, didn't we? Okay, let's do Shrine then. Still don't know how you open this. I mean, that could literally... I don't want to open it. It's curse mode, isn't it? It's going to be curse mode. What offering do we make? We usually do like 10 or 20, don't we? But I feel like you're going to get particular rooms based on how many you donate. So I could do like... Have I done 8 before? We could try 46. I don't know. Let's just do... I feel like we did 20. Let's do 30. 30 is a safe amount. 30, 30, 30. The Blessing of the Monk. If you call it a day in a room in your house, you will... Blessing of the Monk! That's what we needed! You will have the opportunity to draft that room from the grounds the next day. Okay. Okay. So now, this room still scares the hell out of me. Now we want to go into the antechamber and call it a day in there. Insane. Okay. So this is the first time we've gotten Blessing of the Monk as well, so we need to figure out how it works. Unfortunately, you're not going to see the effects of it in today's episode, but we can definitely see... we can definitely see what it does next episode, at least. We can call it a day in an interesting room today. Maybe we will get to the antechamber, and I'll just leave it as a cliffhanger. Okay, so then let's draft this room. This might even be a good place for utility closet. It's not a bad place for utility closet. Let's do it. Speed running utility closet now. Look at this. Wow. Okay. As soon as I said that, it started lagging. Observatory. So this is an interesting draft, isn't it? Or interesting draw. I'll do observatory. If we get Southern Cross here, I'll consider it because I don't have items. I didn't get it. Okay. We got Florealis and the Sail. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. I'm not mad. I'm not mad. Let's go up from the observatory. I would have liked the parlor or something here as well. Spare green room. Ah, yes. Florealis. Thank you. Florealis must be like a god or something that people in this game worship. Let's do passageway. It gets rid of all of our gems, but passageway you kind of always have to take. you don't always have to take it. Ooh, this isn't good, but chapel is fine. Got some coins here. I shouldn't have actually taken those coins until we've gone through this room properly. Oh well. I don't mind pool hall because it means we do... It means we do an extra puzzle, a dartboard puzzle, so that's something I'm aiming towards. Okay. 4 squared is 16, divided by 8 is 2, plus 1 is 3, squared minus 8 is 1. I feel like we've done that one before, that exact one. Minus 9 divided by 3 is minus 3, squared is 9, times by 1 is 9, divided by 3 is 3. I got that wrong. Okay. I was taking it a bit too fast. So, let's see. Oh, divided by 3 is 3, but then you square it again, so it's 9. Okay. 10 squared is 10, divided by 10 is 1. Secret garden. Okay. I forgot what we're doing. What are we actually aiming for in this run? I feel like we've done so many things in the past few runs that I've actually forgotten where we're at. I actually don't know where I'm at right now. What do I need to do? We're aiming to get to the antechamber, at least. Honestly, I think we're just like throwing spaghetti at a wall and seeing if it sticks at this point. I think we're not actually aiming to do anything in particular. We can redraw here. But I think storeroom is actually fine. I'm going to take storeroom. I think rook is probably better in the 9th rank more than it is in the 1st rank. I mean, it depends. It depends what sort of run you want, almost. But, like, I think the corners are actually a really good place for dead-end rooms, aren't they? So, I don't know. We'll do workshop. Magnifying glass. Okay. I want to get a shovel now, because we're going to need to dig up whatever we see on the map. So, I know I'm probably not making sense right now, because I'm actually quite tired, but you'll see what I mean later. Let's get security. Oh, crates. Crates. Okay. We can do crates today, I think. Keycard system. Let's set the security level to high. And then offline mode to unlocked. See, now that I've learned everything, I am now amazing at getting rid of the security doors. I now haven't fallen for a security door in maybe 3 episodes. I don't know. I can't really remember, but I'm now a lot better with security doors, so you're welcome, guys. Let's go to the lab. Eventually? Okay, there we go. I felt like that took a lot longer, but are we going to get it? Remove a crate. Okay. So we could risk the digging one. I say risk, but like digging is amazing. Alternatively, each time you access a different terminal, each time you eat an apple, we're not really going to get many apples. Let's do trash while digging. I don't think we're going to get many off of this, especially if we don't get a shovel, but we can try. We can definitely try. Okay. Oh, I forgot the utility closet key. I forgot to get it. It's fine, though. Always pretty good here. What? Yeah, we need to go get that, don't we? Dark room is fine here. Is there an item I can clearly see? Maybe it doesn't spawn until you've actually, like, turned on the lights and stuff. So, let's go back to utility closet. We've turned on the dark room. let's go and get the file cabinet key. Thank you very much. Now let's go back to the dark room, because we want to draft from the dark room. And we get a battery pack, which, is that good for us? I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think it's particularly good. Okay. Furnace. Is there any use for furnace right now? No, there's just not, is there? There's not. Let's do reading nook. Our boiler room would turn on the power. Again, there's nothing I want to use power for right now, I don't think. I could be crazy, but I don't think there is at all. Okay. Up from here. West Wing Hall. To the right. Special keys. Okay, let's just use a regular key. And then don't really need this. You could corridor. I think well, let's just do Mount Holly gift shop. It's a free room that gets us north. Where are all of my gems this run? This is a really annoying draw. I want to do commissary to try and get gems. Come on. Yes. Okay. Gems, gems, gems. 1 coin each. Great. Shovel. Oh my gosh. I just put it together that there was a shovel. And we get sale as well, meaning everything is very cheap. So I respect that. So we have shovel. Let's try and get green rooms so we can dig. I mean, it's a lot easier now that we've got gems. So let's put it that way. Green rooms, green rooms, green rooms. Foyer. Kennel works with this run. Bunk room works with this run. Let's do kennel. I'm not amazingly fond of foyer when it's too... Why was there a gem in here? Is it just... I feel like there's not usually a gem. By the way, guys, I've pet the dogs. I've pet all the dogs I could, so I hope you'll respect me now. Hey! A crate has been removed. That's one of maybe 9 that's left. See, I always love boudoir. You guys know I love boudoir, but I think these two are better. I'm going to take boudoir. I just love boudoir. You get a free gem, you get 2 dice, and on Christmas you get a ton of gems and keys and dice. Isn't that insane? Okay. Could have... Oh, I should have used a special garden key. Funeral parlor. I should have done pool, but no regrets, I guess. I have a lot of regrets. Okay. Is this a red room? That also could have been a secret garden, but we're fine. We can do an gymnasium. And gymnasium, yes, that makes sense. Doesn't take us steps because of utility closet as well. Nothing in here anyway, but whatever. Alright. This is the only true box. The gems are in the other box with a true statement. So these are contradictory. One of the other boxes is true. That's contradictory with blue. So either this is true, meaning these two are false. The gems are in the other box with a true statement. They're not in the other box with a true statement, or there is no true statement box, whatever. One of the other boxes is true. I think it's in black. One of the other boxes is true. But that has to be true. If this is true, then black is true. which means that this is false. So this is false. This is not the only true box, which doesn't really tell us much, but true and false, or true and true, or false and false. Oh no, true and true, or true and false. The gems are in the other box of the true statement. If this is true, then this is true, and the gems are in here. If this is false, then this is true, which is contradictory. I think it's in black. Yeah, sussed it out. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, back down to the hallway now. Of course, which hallway do I mean? I will never tell. It's this hallway because we want to draft up from this hallway. Kind of just ruined the fun there, but we can go up using corridor, sure. And then see what's above here. Ooh, tunnel. Tunnel. Where is the other south lever? It's in the weight room. I've just seen my steps. Oh my goodness, I wasn't watching my steps, because usually steps aren't a big problem in this game for me. Okay, I need to be careful. I need to try and draft a bedroom or something. I'll do nursery. Got a key. No sleeping mask or anything. Eek. We can dig in here for trash. Come on, give me trash. Yes. That's 2 out of 8 or 9. Yes! That's 3. We could do it today. We could get by. Oh my gosh, that luck. Or that lack of luck, but very lucky for us. It's opposite day. Coryard. Oh wait, yeah, no, I'm happy with Coryard actually. I don't know why I sounded sad about Coryard. We get dig spots in here. So come on. Oh, yes. And I forgot about Kennel. Of course I did. Wow, we're getting so unlucky today. Oh no, we're so unlucky. Did we really just dig up 5 pieces of trash? On any regular run, that would have been horrible. But the fact that we need that for crates is insane. That's so lucky. Okay. Dining room. We need a dining room, to be honest. I don't know if this is actually a good... Oh no, it's a good spot for the dining room because we get a lunchbox. Yes, I forget about that. So that's great. So that's an extra amount of steps. Yeah, I'll do funeral parlor. I will. And we're going to get a bunch of gems out of this as well, which we don't really need. But we need to complete these puzzles. This box is not blue. That's false. Every statement with the word blue is false. So that could be true. Oh no, this can't be true because this has blue on it. And the black box and blue box are empty. So this is false. Meaning every statement with the word blue... Or, no, it doesn't mean that every statement with the word blue is true. It means that not every statement with the word blue is false. That's how I need to think about it. So this is false, no matter what. Because it can't be true, it's contradictory. This is false. This is false. Because the box is blue. Therefore, this is true. The black box and the blue box are empty, meaning it's in white. And once again, the same point here with like, if this wasn't false, or if this wasn't true, then we wouldn't know whether it's in the black and blue. So it has to be white anyway. So I feel like I'm kind of I'm kind of thinking about the meta puzzle as well, but I actually think we need quest bedroom here, and tunnel is fine because we're going to keep getting tunnels. So let's get quest bedroom for 15 steps. Okay. There's a dig spot in the tunnel. Oh, yeah, there's going to be dig spots in the tunnel. Oh, that's great. Because we're going to need another tunnel here, aren't we? Yes. Great that we get tunnel out of tunnel. I know that's the whole point of it, but I'm just saying it's a good room. Great. Then up from here. Yeah, another tunnel. Another tunnel, please. We can't draft any more tunnels, though. Otherwise, we're going to go to the south antechamber door. We need a good room here. Pool is a good room. Okay. Dining room is ready, which is quite useful. 2 security doors in pool. That's great. Treasure trove. I like it. Haven't seen you in a while. Lots of coins now. What's that? 40? Maybe? I think it was 30 actually. This is going to be locked, but I'll open it. I don't mind opening it. Boxes marked with moon always contain false statements. Oh, I need to go back. Oh, okay, at least I've recorded. I need to go back and see what markings there were. But again, we don't even know if this is true. We don't know if this is true. It can be true because it said before in other boxes that green statements, not in white boxes at least, are true. So that's an interesting one. I feel like we're not actually getting anywhere with these, but showroom, don't really care about. We'll go pantry. Apple. Oh yeah, a salty apple. Let's go. I could have secret gardened. It's alright, we can secret garden on the next one. We do want to get the secret garden. Hopefully this is a locked room. No. No, 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 no. I wasn't thinking straight. Oh well. We can't get secret garden here. That's unfortunate. Well, there is one more place we can get secret garden, and we would like to get secret garden. We can re-roll here with the rook. So let's use the power. Oh, I love that animation. It's literally a rook move. Rookie move. That was horrible. We could sauna. I don't really mind the sauna. I'll do casino. I like casino. And casino, I keep forgetting with the casino. I keep forgetting actually to use the casino because I go past it and then I don't go back. So I'm sorry that I keep going past this casino. I'm sure I've got comments on it. But you can get an allowance token with the casino. So let's draft this room. Reroll. Gallery is lovely. Showroom. We'll do showroom. Yeah. Alright. So I always forget about this. So we need the broken lever for this. Okay. Now this one, wager 100 is crazy. We'll wager 20. Come on. Come on, allowance. No. No, nothing. What is the point? What is the actual point? Okay, you can only do that once a day. I don't know what to do. Do we get... We need to get something here. Can we get the No, we can't get the master key because it's like 60 or something. We can get the chronograph. Silver spoon. Whenever you gain steps from eating, gain twice that many steps. I didn't realize the contents of the showroom actually changed day to day. I didn't realize that. Okay. So let's do some gambling. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay. So we can even maybe get another... We can even maybe get another 2 times. We can get another clover. Or we can get 0. Okay, well, I'm fine with 20, mate. That's beautiful. We're not going to get another spin like that, are we? No, we're not. This is the start of the descent. We can try this. Come on, get a net. Net. No. Net loss, more like. That's such a bad joke. Come on. Interesting. We'll spin this one. Hey! Wow, that's cool. We have been underutilizing the casino. The casino, by the way, guys, casinos are a life hack. You can get so much money from casinos. I mean, look at that. Casinos are so easy. Don't gamble, guys. Don't gamble. It's not worth it. I mean, looking at it, though, it is worth it. Damn it. It's worth it if you can manipulate it, like I am doing now. But it's not worth it in real life. Never. Don't ever do that to yourself, guys. Message from your true bro zone. Not bad. Can we double it again or clover maybe? No. Okay, that's fine. I should net that. Ooh, this would be a big one. Net. Oh, I should have kept the net. I should have kept the net. That was kind of... I mean, that's the most crowns I've seen, I think, at once. The clovers are the best ones, aren't they, I think? Because they give you 10 each no matter what. Now, we want clover here. You want clover? No. Damn it. Clover? Yeah, I'll take it. Whatever. I feel like we've got clover next, but whatever. Ooh. Ooh. No. Oh, look at that. If only crowns were worth like a base amount. That's annoying. Okay, I'm now actually losing money. I mean, I do have more money than I started with, which is good, but I did have a lot more money before. Before just now, when I started re-rolling without thinking. Hey! Okay, 6-7. Maybe I should leave with 6-7. Let's see. Do I want the show? I need to end the recording soon, to be honest. Emerald bracelet. We don't need to worry about gems. Don't really care. I think ornate compass. Yeah, let's do it. And we saved a coin. Fantastic. If only we saved a coin in the casino. Let's go then. Where do we want to go? We want to go back to the pool and then draft from the pool. And then I don't really know if we're accomplishing anything this run, really. I think it was kind of just like a one last run sort of thing. But we've done so much today that this run seems very small in comparison. We can get office. Let's get office. Cool. Don't really care about anything in here. Oh. I sort of forgot that we need the keys. So that's it. That's actually it. I don't think there's anything we can do here. So if anything, what this run did actually is allowed us to get a few more crates out of the tunnel. Which might have opened something up, to be fair. We saw that there was like a 4x2 crate pack. And seeing as we got rid of, I think 5? We got rid of at least 3. I remember at least 3 we got rid of. So we can see workshop. There doesn't seem to be anything I can make. But we have the shovel and the magnifying glass. Oh my gosh, at long last. So let's go into the basement and find the floor plan, hopefully. Hopefully it will appear. So where is the thing? It's there. Okay, great. That's fantastic, because we can just turn this twice. And then we're there. So we're finally at this map with the magnifying glass. We probably could have done this on multiple runs before, but now is where it matters the most. So somewhere here is the number 10. And it's going to be very hard to see. But it's going to be where there is a floor plan. Oh, there. Literally right there. Yeah, and that's literally invisible on the screen right here. But it's there. So we go through there. Oh, that's easy. Okay, so it's on that corner. Okay. So we can do that literally right now. Alright, so it is in here. It's over this way. There's like a little wall here. And the found floor plan should be right here. Yeah! You found a secret floor plan. Would you like to permanently add lost and found to your drafting pool? Lost and found, which is quite funny because it was lost and we found it. That's quite funny. Lost and found 2 rare items. Whenever you enter this room, you will lose 1 random inventory item. Whenever you enter this room, and it's 2 rare items. My god. Okay. Wow. So that's a risk. Of course it is. Like taking that room. But it'll be interesting to see what's in there. I wonder if there'll be anything about Marion's disappearance, because lost and found. I mean, she wasn't found per se, but she was definitely lost. Or she made... It's open. It's open. She made herself lost. She made herself appear lost. It's a door. It's a door. And it's bloody locked. It's locked as well. Well, I don't think we can do it then. We can have a look in security to see if there's any keys on the estate. But this is going to be something that we do next time. I'll leave you with that cliffhanger. We know what to do in the Ares court. We know what to do here. We need a key. We know about the chess puzzle as well. Like, we can get another chess piece if we want. I'm not too fond of Rook, to be honest. I think Rook is great, honestly. There are places where you can use Rook and it will be great. Like, you can get Conservatory whenever you want, really, on whatever run you want. But I think we can change that soon as well. I think I want to get the Knight. I definitely want to get the Knight soon. Can we do that right now, actually? No. Because I've got Office, which is King, but I don't have a Queen. No. Okay. We have the file cabinet key, which we know where that goes. We have this experiment going. Oh, no, sorry. We have the blessing going, meaning if we get into the antechamber, which we can't right now. Oh, but we could have if we had the secret garden. Oh, I messed up in more ways than one in this run, so I'm sorry. But I'm tired, so that's my excuse. So a lot of things that are set up for next episode, to be honest. This is like a tomorrow episode. It's like a tomorrow room in that we've set up a lot of things that we can do next episode. And I'm going to be so addicted to this game for the next few days, I think. But I also need to edit them at some point. I mean, 4 hours of recording, over 4 hours of recording, and editing that is It takes longer than 4 hours. Not really, because I don't need to watch the whole thing back. I just need to cut out the parts that, are boring, or the parts where I'm coughing or hiccuping or whatever. So yeah, that's so weird. I found the letter B. See how there's a letter B? I found the letter B. It's from my clothing. It's come off. That's so random. I was just like, why is there loads of letters on me? Okay, well, that's depressing. Anyway, it must have been from the excitement. Just ripping off the letters. 8 letters? No. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching today's extra long episode. I really hope that you enjoyed today's episode. If you didn't enjoy today's episode, what the hell is wrong with you? I mean, today's episode, there was so much that we did. There was so much, and I'm really, really happy with how this series is going. So, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for watching. I will see you in the next episode, where we're going to have a crazy episode, I'm sure, as well. So, I'll see you then. Goodbye. What?